Oh, hold on, everyone. I have to do one thing. Hi, good morning. Good morning. Oh, I already got love. How's everybody doing? We're roasting turkey today. Hold on one second. I'm gonna unmirror me. All right, so I'm trying for the first time talking about branded content. Good morning, everyone, because I want to talk about the pots that I'm using and all of that good stuff. And I'm gonna try it. I hope it works. I have any idea. But we are roasting turkey today because it's close. Like Thanksgiving started for me. I had to order turkeys in June for the store. Can you imagine? June 1st. Good morning. I had a harvest salad Friday night. It was like, you're so good. I'm so excited to hear that. Good morning. Did you make it or somebody made it for you? Good morning, good morning. I'm gonna make 3 things today because I wanna cut up the videos and have them for you so that you can see them. So I'm making obviously a roast turkey, and I have my favorite pan here, which I put on a little shop for you guys so that you can see it, and if you want it, you can buy it. But this is a V-rack. It is essential to roasting a good turkey. So we're gonna talk about that today, and over the last 4 days, I put together a 60-page Thanksgiving survival guide ebook that I'm just going to give away. And of course, I just have to do one more thing today, and then I'm going to post it and you'll be able to get it. Good morning, Wingna. I haven't seen your little tagline in a long time. It's nice to see you. So we're going to use this. You need 2 good forks to poke your turkey and turn it. And I'm going to show you my all-time favorite recipe that I use, that I adopted from Cooks Illustrated, which is if you are a home cook and if you love to cook, Cooks Illustrated, America's Test Kitchen is by far some of the best recipes I've ever worked with. So I will share that with you and a link and stuff so that you can get it. I'm trying this new thing to talk about brands and stuff. I hope it works. I don't know, but I need to give you all this information, and it's frustrating hiding it because I have specific ingredients, pots, pans, all that stuff that I use, and I've started to create on my website like a little shop so that you guys can find stuff easy. Good morning, good morning. Love watching in action. Thank you. Okay, so a couple of things. We're going to get started, and I just remembered I didn't clean up our chicken, so I'm going to take you to the sink, and we're going to clean the turkey. I'm a little tired. It's like 7:30 on a Sunday. Crazy. All right, so this is sourdough breadcrumb that we order from a local baker because it's certified organic, that I'm going to make our stuffing from, and I'm going to show you that as well. And then I'm going to make a roast turkey today, gravy. I'm going to show you how to use drippings. I don't have a lot of drippings, but I do have turkey fat from the turkey stock that we make all the time. Can you see that? So we're going to use that. It's similar to drippings. Good morning from Kentucky, Susie. Good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning, good morning. All right, so you don't need a lot of ingredients. I mean, I am very simple with the stuff that I've showed you so far, but I am going to take you over to the sink, and we are going to wash our turkey because that has to get in the oven. So let me take you. I forgot to do that before I got you on, but that's perfect because then you can see the whole process. Now, I wonder for Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving, I wonder how many people out there, I should have made a poll. Can I make a poll on this thing? How many people still stuff their turkey? I'm kind of curious. Do you guys stuff your turkeys? Good morning. Howdy. Good morning. Do you guys stuff your turkeys? Because I'm not a turkey stuffer. You do? All right. I'm going to hope, okay. I'm going to hope to convince you not to do that anymore. And the reason why is because I want you to have a juicy, delicious, not dry turkey. And when you do that, the only way to really do that, because, I know a lot of people are into the brining to get flavors, but with apple and oranges, that's cool. Isn't it fun? Fried turkey here. All right, you're in that category. That's fine. So I'm a very classic chef. Like, I like the classics. So I don't like to mess with, good classic sort of recipes, and it comes out quite delicious. I bet it does. So here's my turkey. This is the turkey I've been using and cooking this brand for my entire career since I started cooking turkeys. And he is a Plainville organic turkey. They're my favorite. Absolute favorite. We roast old school cooking the best. Yeah. Smoke. Yeah, I'd love to hear all of this because I think Thanksgiving brings out the true foodie in people, and I'm so I'm in awe of the way that home cooks actually prepare their food. I'm always excited to hear. I do watch a lot of those shows. I don't watch like the networks that do it, but I do like watching people online see what they're up to. But Plainville for me is I have been roasting this turkey since the 90s, and it's the only turkey I use in our deli. I just love this brand. They are, they're owned by a big corporation now, but they still have maintained their integrity of the way they grow their animals and raise them, and it's really important to me. Going through chemo, I'm eating more natural meat and chicken. That's the best thing you can do, Laura. And actually, if you follow me on the FB, the Book of Face, I can help you, and I make a lot of meal plans for people, and I know, right? I always go back to the basics. So I love that. So if you follow me, it's free. It's free for the first 300 people, and then I'm going to start asking people to pay. But the people that get in there before 300's over, you're in there for life. You're my lifers. So when I open this turkey, I'm gonna rinse him, because he comes with some caca, right? Like he's got like all that blood in the bag and stuff, and I think people get themselves really upset and nervous about roasting a turkey. I do notice a lot of anxiety. Oh, I'm going to pull this plastic thing out. I don't really like it, even though they say you can roast with this plastic. I don't like to do that. So I do not brine my turkey because it's so flavorful. There's might be people, thank you. There might be people on here, if they're not on here yet, it's the organic food movement community. Usually my peeps that are on here help me out. All right, so I'm just gonna rinse him. I don't salt this turkey, I just rinse my turkey. Only because he's natural, clean, organic. He's not been frozen. It's a fresh turkey. I find that that's the best, right? If you can't so he's all right. I'm going to rinse him out. I'm going to put him on a V-rack. Up close and personal with the turkey, right? So we're going to put him on a V-rack. I'm going to show you today, I'm going to take you through this recipe only because I find it fascinating and I love doing it, and it's impressive. It's sort of like rotisserieing it's like almost like doing a rotisserie turkey. We're gonna flip this bird throughout its cooking. Now, I wrote this whole 60-page turkey survival guide for people that are stressed. It's free. You're going to be able to, it's an ebook. I'm not charging. I just want you to have it because I just want you to have it. It's 60 pages of all kinds of like everything. Shopping list. How am I going to create this? Good morning. Good morning. How am I going to create my Thanksgiving dinner? I want to take the stress out because I don't know about you guys, but I grew up with a mom who was like freaked out on a holiday, right? Just cleaning everything. I gotta go get string. Cleaning everything, drama, always yelling. It was like a crazy in our house when people were coming over. I don't like that. It's not fun. I want to have fun and happy and be relaxed. So I figured, let me make this like Thanksgiving guide for you guys and have you have it a little less crazy. So that'll be out tonight. I just want to make one more video for it and then you'll have it. And it has recipes in it. It has my favorite Thanksgiving recipes. You're going to get it by a download. So if you follow me or, I'll do like some videos so that you see them and it's free. You're going to have to give me your email too so I can bug you about things. Other than that, it's for you. So, all right, so let's talk about the turkey. So first, here he is. I don't need this right now, so let me move it over. I love roasting in a V-rack. I'm trying to figure it all out, so we'll figure it out. Oh, perfect. There's like 40 people waiting to get in, so I'm going to do all that today when I get home from work. All right, so the first things first. You got to preheat your oven, and I roast my turkey at 400 degrees, which is really important because thank you so much, Madeline. So, all right, let me spin back. I want to stay focused because this is all good. Thank you. Jen Hopper. Is that my Jen Hopper? Okay, so first things first. You guys are so cute. All right, I'm not going to look at the screen or answer questions. Hold them so that I can talk through this because I get all distracted and then you'll have 100. It will take us too long to figure it all out. So, you get the gizzards, the heart and the lungs. These are important, right? We need these to make a good sort of stock and stuff. Now, I'm lucky because I have, V-rack, very important. You're gonna hear about it. So I like to have a lot of stock, and we probably for Thanksgiving, I make about 200 quarts of gravy. No, there's a lot of us out there? Okay. I miss my Jen Hopper. Okay, so you're gonna have to take her place for now. Okay, so I cleaned them out. I don't brine them. I don't inject it with flavors. I'm not that chef. What I do is, the first thing I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put this on the stove with some water. I'm gonna show you, I have one of those pot fillers over here. So I'm gonna add, this is just gizzards. Now you could add to this a bay leaf. Remember, I like a lot of levels of flavor, so you could add a little sage rub. In my little shop on my website, you will see I have a whole Thanksgiving section. So if you like what you see and you think it's going to be easy for you to do it, you can get it there, whatever you want to do. So I'm going to add a little bit of sage and a bay leaf to this. Now I use a sage rub and you'll have it on there. You'll see. I'm also putting food there because a lot of my food might be a little bit difficult to get. Is this an organic turkey? It is. It's Plainville. Plainville is my all-time favorite. And they do run, I will tell you, they do run about $5 a pound. So actually between $6 and $7 for the certified organic one. But I will tell you, and I know we have been trained to, spend $400 and get a butterball. I get it. But if you can afford to do this, I would encourage you to try. This is not my kitchen. Oh, for some of you that don't know and haven't seen me yet, I've been a chef for 40 years, and for the past 20, I have worked in a health food store. I run their entire prepared food department and their, thank you, entire prepared food department, and I run like a luxury catering brand. So you'll see us out, doing, I'm going to be doing lives up until Thanksgiving week, and then I'm just going to let this run because I will not be able to talk to you Thanksgiving week at all. We probably cook about, I don't even know, 1,000 dinners. It's crazy. Oh, so nice to see you, Jamie. So where do you buy the turkey? So Jose, you could, it's ordering season now for fresh turkeys. You have about a week left if you want to get one. I'll have to look and see where Plainville is, but they're around now, and you probably can buy them. You might be able to pick them up frozen in your local grocery store, but yes, I am. Well, I am. I would say that I could pass that MasterChef test that it's like an independent thing to get like the MasterChef title, but I could probably do it. You're going to learn a lot if you stick around. And I like I've said a bunch of times already, I've been cooking for 40 years, and I turned 60 this past summer, and I just want to give it all away. It's time to show you. I've been studying food and healing. I love food. I love to show people how they can heal with food, and very important to me is food and healing. So, all right, so let's get busy. I want to stay focused. I know you guys ask me 100,000 questions. Thank you. I feel 40. 60 is the new 40. Get to the point. Yes, sir. Here we go. Turkey. I'm going to put this on. I put a little sage in the water. The neck and the gizzards, the lungs and the heart are in there. And I'm going to drop a bay leaf in there. That's it. All I'm going to do. And I'm going to let that, cook. Of course, I don't have any bay leaf here. That's all right. We don't need it. You could drop a bay leaf in. Now, what I do is take onion and celery and carrots, and I put them in a big bowl, and I'm going to put a little butter. So this is my stuffing. And I do this because later when I go to make actual stuffing, when I make actual stuffing, we will have like the carrot, celery, and onion here to make. So I'm gonna take. So this is about a 11, 12 pound turkey. All right. And I'm gonna take some onion. I'm lucky because I have a crew. Oh, what do? How do I get rid of them? Carolyn, I have no idea. All right, let's see if we can get rid of that. Let's see. Can you point them out? I have no idea how to do that. Okay, I think I did it. Okay, so I'm gonna add some onion, some carrots. These are all like diced. All right, I'll try that. So I'm gonna take carrots and then some celery. We store our celery once we cut it in water so that it doesn't brown. Because we use a lot of it, we have to cut it ahead of time. So this is it. You're gonna crack up when you see. I don't do, how long out on the counter? So I would say you wanna take your turkey out on the counter an hour before you cook it, because that'll get it down to room temperature. If you put it in the oven cold, from like if you set it up the night before and then you take it out of the refrigerator and try and put it in the oven, you've got another 25 to 45 minutes before that's going to get down to the correct like a room temperature. So I would leave it out for an hour. He's been out for about an hour waiting for the live. so it'll cook right. So now what I do is I grab some butter. If you don't want to use butter, you could use, it's an important tip. Let me put this down so you can see what I'm up to. There we go. So I have this, and then this is my carrot, celery, and onion. We have our turkey. So you can, there's a little plastic piece that comes with the, can you cook your turkey all night long? Ooh, if you're gonna do that, I would maybe cut the turkey in half. I don't know, I would have to know your oven. You probably have to cook it at 300 degrees. That's a bold move to try and do that overnight. I don't cook my turkeys in convection because, I mean, unless you're very, I don't add carrots to my stuffing. Should I? You don't have to, but I do in the cooking piece. You know, we roast a turkey. We roast 4 turkeys here every single week, all year long. All year long. 4th of July week, Christmas week. It doesn't matter. All year long. In the middle of August, in the middle of July. And I don't put anything on the turkey. I put overnight at 220, falls off the bone. Yeah, that's what I would say. I wouldn't go higher than 250. So I'm going to add that, and then I'm going to add some sage to this and salt. Now remember, I can finally share with you the salt I use. It's called real salt. It's in my little shop, in my TikTok shop. It's on my web page. Real salt. If you change nothing, buy real salt. If you do nothing that I ask you to do, or nothing you think you have the best ingredients, all good. Change your salt. Buy real salt. It is the best salt if you have people in your family that have high blood pressure, or they can't have salt. Use this salt. It's mineral based. It's wonderful. All right, so now I added this, and this is easy. You're gonna crack. You're gonna think I'm crazy, but the turkey is so flavorful. Yeah, Himalaya is good, but you don't have to go climb mountains and spend that much money on salt when you have real salt in a salt mine. By Redmond, that's the one. It's a fabulous salt, Renee. So I put in for this, so there's like 6 cups of vegetables here. Yep, exactly. Those kinds of salts will do that. Sylvia in a bag. Yeah, see, you guys have your favorite salt. I get it. What it called, and where do you get it? Can somebody tell me? It's real salt by Redmond Life, and I see it in the health food stores mostly. And if you can't find it, I have it on my pages. So there's like I don't know if am I allowed to say that Amazon word? I have no idea. I can only imagine how wonderful your kitchen smells. Oh, it smells awesome. Okay, so here. So I'm going to mix this up. And look, this is what I put in my bird. And the only reason I do this is because I don't, when you get a natural bird and you get, I don't know if they have it there. Honestly, I don't know. I don't shop in that store much. But a local health food store will have it. I mean, I've seen it in our local Stop and Shop, but I don't know. Even our local has Redmond. Yeah, it's pretty big now. I mean, you could buy it on, those sites. I have it uplisted. You could find it anywhere. I put my doo-doo in there. Okay, so here we go. So now, that's it. That's all I do. I'll put a little bit of this in the bottom of the pan because I'm going to add some water to this pan, and because that's going to create more drippings and there'll be flavor. Yeah, it's there. I have yes, it's there. You can get it there. All right, so here we go. That's it. That's all I do. Now I'm going to just season the top of it with salt. I used to put butter in the cavity, but there's so much flavor. I'm in Connecticut. I would do private lessons if you wanted them, but I do this, and if you're on my Facebook page, we're going to start doing live Zooms and stuff. So we're going to talk about that. I think I have one set for tonight. I don't remember. So now I'm going to add. No, I don't stuff my bird. If those of you who are joining me, and then I'm going to add a little bit of sage. all over. I think sage is great. Now, there's one ingredient I will never ever put on here, and I'll argue to the death about never garlic. Do not put garlic on your turkey. I think it creates an acidic reaction and it doesn't taste good. Recap, wish you just stuffed with. I just stuffed onion, celery, carrots, sage, butter, and salt. That's it. That's all I'm doing. And what that's going to do is it's going to create really nice drippings. I rub sage all over my turkey. This is it. This is all I do. Now, the next part is going to be very interesting for you guys. Thank you, thank you, thank you for all that love. Now we're going to tie the bird. Do I usually tie the bird? I do not brine this turkey. And the reason, okay, so I hear all these questions coming. Here we go. I do not stuff the bird with bread because it makes the turkey dry. And all of the fats and the yummy go into the bread and don't stay in the turkey. So it's almost like you're putting a sponge inside the turkey and then there's nothing left. I don't like that. I'm going to show you how to achieve that on your own. So that's why I put the carrot, celery, and onion, because it will create. Yes, salt and fat. We do use that, but I personally use good salt and fat. Do you know that people come in here and they say I can't eat salt. I say we cook with salt. I'm not going to not cook with salt. I start salt at the bottom of my dish. I never salt the top of my food. I don't want to have salt as a flavor. I want to have salt as an enhancer. And how you do that is you put it at the bottom of the start of what you're cooking. Do you season poultry? Yes, same way. I use garlic on chicken. All right, you guys are moving fast for me. All right, yes, I do not stuff it with bread either. Yeah, it doesn't need it. So now I'm going to tie this. Do I normally tie them? Not really, but if you want to tie your bird, you can tie your bird. I mean, I don't, see, for me, I guess I've lost the fun of the excitement of, cooking this kind of stuff, because I cook so many turkeys all the time, all year long, that I just, it's not that big of a deal for me. So I'm tying the turkey. Did you see what I just did? I kind of went underneath a little bit. I brought it up. I kind of, like I'm tying a shoe, and then I'm wrapping it around the wings and sort of coming around. Is that the be all end all? I don't know. I just want to tie the turkey. I'm not fancy. I'm tying it so that you guys get to see what it looks like. And I suck at it, so. All right, here we go. Uh-oh. What did you say? Wrong? Totally makes sense. I don't know what's going on, but I'm not going to worry about it. Okay, so I'm just tying it. So the thing is tied. And then, with a natural bird and an organic bird, they have so much flavor that they don't need a lot. You're going to get the natural flavor of the, oh, I did this all wrong. Okay, let me go back this way. You can see my 40 years of cooking skills right here, right, as a master chef. And then, okay, so now I've had my temperature on for preheating the oven for 20 minutes now, probably longer. It's about a half an hour. So it's going to be nice and hot. And I roast at 400 degrees. So now, here's what I'm going to do. I'm flipping this bird upside down. And we're going to roast this for about 45 minutes upside down. Then I'm going to roast the turkey up one side for 15 minutes. And then I'm going to flip it around again for 15 minutes. And the last 45 minutes, we're going to turn it back up. And you're going to see, and then we're going to just roast the top. So the breasts, all that gets nice and golden. Now, the best part about a V-rack, and you can see the pot that I have on my little shop there. the best part about a V-Rack is you're gonna get the most drippings. All that fat, you want all of that because that is what's gonna make your stuffing. So we're gonna put this bad boy in the oven. I'm gonna do it for like 35 minutes. Do you put the wings back? I don't know, the wings are sort of there. They're gonna get crispy. How will you turn that? With my forks. We just pick it up and flip it. You can use kitchen towels. It doesn't really, you can, the only thing you're not gonna do is your bare hands. So we're gonna put him in the oven. Now, everybody knows I suck at timers, so make sure you time that for me. Let's do 35 minutes. Follow the Organic Food Movement on Facebook for recipes. Yep. I have a lot of recipes to post today, and I have to let in a lot of people. There's like 50 people. And I will tell you, if you're not giving me your email, I'm not gonna let you in because I feel like I'm giving you all of this. I wanna be able to talk to you. So I want, how long do you cook 23 pounds? Ooh, I don't have that off the top of my head, but I just made a Thanksgiving guide. So thank you for all that love. So you'll be able to get it. It's free. It's 60 pages of all my work over the years. And it has an entire guide in it of how big is your turkey and how long do you roast it for. So it's in there. Thank you very much for all that love. I really appreciate it. Okay, so now it's in. We're done. Thanksgiving, the stress of the turkey is in the oven. Oh, I didn't set the timer for 35 minutes. See, I'm so bad at that. You guys have to remember if you're still here. All right. Once it's 35 minutes, we're gonna do 15 on a wing, 15 on the other wing. It's so funny. Can I just tell you guys something? Like, I have kitchen shoes. And this morning I was up till midnight last night, and I got up at 5 o'clock in the morning to get here to make sure I was on in time. That's so pretty. I don't even know what that is, but it was beautiful. And look, I wore my house slippers to work. I have my Christmas Crocs on from Disney. I'm so ridiculous. Okay, so and my feet are like, oh, I wish I had my kitchen shoes on. Okay, so here we go. Now let's talk about stuffing. You probably are. Everybody, a lot of you guys are pending. Hang tight. I'm going to get to it today. As soon as I'm finished with this class, I have some ordering to do, and then I'll be on the website all day today. Is it cold in Connecticut right now? It's pretty cold. Okay, you did not take out the pin feathers. Oh, so what? We'll get them out later. It's okay. You guys, you got to not stress. And you can find 100 things that I do wrong, but if you find the 5 things I do right, I promise you're gonna have a great time here. I'm going to smoke it this year. I like that you guys try different things. I'm gonna be roasting probably 25 turkeys for clients because that's all I can fit. Hey Sherry, thank you so much. You guys are so nice. Where do I find that guide? You're gonna find it. It's gonna be out tonight. I have one more video I wanna make and then I'm gonna send it. Did you stuff the turkey? I didn't stuff the turkey. We used carrot, celery, and onion, and you're gonna get that recipe in the Thanksgiving guide. Good morning. Wait, do you use garlic? Never, ever do I use garlic in my Thanksgiving turkey gravy or stuffing. I don't like it. For some reason, I find, I'm not trying to give attitude. I'm sorry. That is not my space. I'm just trying to tell people, like, don't pick on me. Just love me because I love you guys. That's all. I do desserts, but I don't make pies very well. Burn off anyway, yeah. I don't make pies, so I'm not good at that. But I do make, like, we make vegan desserts for Thanksgiving, and I'm not sure everybody wants to see those. Like, I make like a pumpkin mousse and a bunch of other stuff. All right, so let's talk. So there's a video that I made, a live from the other day that I made for like side dishes for vegans for Thanksgiving, like 2 funky things and 2 sort of traditional. So you have those. Now I want to go and love up the meat eaters and show you what's next. So this is how I make my stuffing. This is the secret. Do you get fresh or frozen turkey? Only fresh. Fresh. And if you can get, and they're expensive, I will say, they're expensive. Hold on. How do I sign up for the guide? You're gonna get a ton of information if you're following me and you get into my Facebook group before 300 and you don't have to pay. Awesome, it's gonna be there. Thank you. It's gonna be out there. I'm gonna make like a little video. So follow my page and do all of those things, and you'll see all that. It'll be all there for you. I'm going to make it very easy to get. You will have to, the only thing you'll have to do for me is give me your email. All right, there's a lot of stuff going on. Vegan, okay, there's a lot of vegan. I'm professionally trained vegan chef. Someone asked if you put water under the turkey. I forgot. Thank you. Oh, shit. That's a very important thing to do. We need water under the turkey. Thank you for asking. See, you guys are awesome. All right, I'm gonna put a little bit of water under the in the pan. That's what the D-rack is for. So all the drippings go in there, and wait till you see the yummy, what we get out of that. I'm also roasting my turkey at 400 degrees. And what's lovely about doing that, all right, water's in the turkey. It keeps the turkey moist and don't have to. I don't know anything about cooking with. Good morning. I don't know anything about. Thank you. Me too. Still waiting on Facebook. It's coming. I promise. Anybody that's in there, I promise. Instant follow. Okay. So listen, we're all human, right? The idea is that if you make a mistake, you don't stress out. You just figure a way out of it. I tell my crew all that all the time when we're catering. You know, if we make a mistake, we're in it now. You got to just keep moving. So, okay, so I'm going to back this to the back of the stove. It's already looking beautiful. That's our stock pot. That'll be for gravy later. And I want to show you, I'm going to show you how I make sausage stuffing. Well, that's a cool little turkey head. I'm going to show you how I make turkey, traditional stuffing and sausage. That's what we're going to do today. Any mods in here? Oh, that would be so awesome. I don't even know what's going on. I have a few, like Renee helps me, and Katie when she's here. All right, so here we go. I'm very new. Can you guys tell that I'm very, very new? All right, here we go. Thank you. I thank you. It's mushroom coffee. And now I can tell you the kind of mushroom coffee I drink. It's Rise mushroom coffee. Love that bird. I love that. I love it. None of my crew is here this morning, so I thank you. You guys are so awesome. I can't believe it. All right, so here we go. I'm gonna set you guys up so you can see what I'm up to. All right, can you see that? Yes, you can see right into the pan. How do you find me on Facebook? Can't find you. The Organic Food Movement community. All right, so here we go. You're in? Or it might say Chef Liz, one of the two. How do I do that? How do I make you a mod? I'll let you be a mod because will that help? I have no idea how to do that. It's hard for me because I'm just learning and I don't have any clue. All right, so I use butter in my thank you so much. All right, so I'm gonna start this pot. Here we go. I'm making sausage stuffing and regular stuffing. Oh, there's 36. Okay, here we go. Yes, I need mods. I'm happy to mod. I don't know how to make you a mod. How do you do that? Good morning, guys. Make everyone mods. It's probably better because, do we need that? Are people being mean? I don't want anybody to be mean. Hold their name down. Oh, okay. All right, so hold on. Let me find you. All right, who wants, or Sunny, will you do it? I mean, what happens? Okay, hold my name when you press on it to make the mod. Okay. Reply, translate, pin, mark viewer, mute. I have no idea. It didn't say that. Dust. What are you talking about? All right. I tried it, but it didn't say anything. What do I do? Hold their name down. I'm trying, but it's not. Click name. Oh, Just allow them to mute or block people. All right, hold on. Hold on. So what do I do? Do I do mark viewer? Quickly spot the viewer. Oh no, that doesn't sound right. I have no idea. I don't know how to do it. You're great. Thank you, guys. You guys are awesome. All right, let's take a breath. There's a million questions coming at me. All right. All right, Renee, you are in there, and Katie, all of you that know me, you guys let them. I'll figure it out. We'll figure it out. We're just gonna wing it today because I can't figure it out. I'm heating up my pan. We have our, can you see the gravy? The gravy's in a nice high boil, and what I'm gonna do is lower that. And that's just gonna simmer now. See, you can already see by the color that it's doing better. Yeah, nobody's here this morning, so we're gonna just do this. So here we go. So now we got a nice pot going, and I'm gonna put some butter in this pan. You can use butter. I don't like using oil in a stuffing because you kind of want a creaminess, not like a fried sort of thing. So guys, she just doesn't want a mod right now. No, it's not that I don't want a mod. I don't know how to do it. I'm very new at this. So we're just gonna wing it today. Let's just make turkey and gravy, and we'll figure it out. Yeah, my picture is on there. So I'm gonna put a big lump of butter in there because butter and fat and salt is key to a good stuffing. And it's the holiday, so this is all guilt-free. And it's organic, so you don't have to worry. That's what I tell people all the time. We just put a turkey in the oven. Oh, you can get that pan, David. I actually have it on, if you go to it's the organicfoodmovement.com. My kitchen essentials are right there. Do not worry, Bernadette. You can sign up. I'm all here. We are all gonna do it. It's a great pan, Renee. I've had it for years. The stuff that I put on, anything that I put on my little shops anywhere are going to be things that I use that I've sort of already taken care of or they're part of my daily cooking. I'm not going to put anything on there for the sake of making money, or it's stuff that I use, food that I use, only products and equipment that I use, nothing else. I am not into that. Okay, so now we're going to add some onion. This is just traditional stuffing. We're going to add onion and celery. We're also going to add a pot of stock. So, I don't know, can you see that pot? I want to add some turkey stock and get it hot, because what we're going to do is how we're going to make this stuffing is we're going to fill this pot with all the guts, the carrot, celery, and onion, and we're going to bring the liquid up to a boil. Now you don't have to warm the stock because you're going to cook it in the food anyway, but just in case, because I want to move this along for you guys. So I want to, give it a little bit of help. So we're going to put in the real salt. And remember, salt is always at the base of your cooking. You never want to add salt at the end of the cooking. There's never salt on my table. You always have enough salt. Just ask if. What's up, Carmen? So then I'm adding sage. This is a dry rub sage. If you look at this sage, it's not fine. It's sort of fluffy. And that's a dry rub sage. The croutons that I'm using, we made. I have an organic baker that I love. They're called Bread Alone, and they sell sourdough bread. And I ordered this, and I've been making the crumb for the last 2 weeks. So what we do is we cut it, and then I leave it on baking trays. So we're probably going to make over 100 pounds of stuffing during Thanksgiving week. So I'm going to need about probably close to 75 pounds of this, just this. So you can imagine how light croutons are. So it's a pain in the neck, but there's no more really. I have also Olivia's. Is a really nice brand of stuffing that I use throughout the year when I'm cooking. But when I'm making Thanksgiving, I do make a sourdough stuffing. No, this won't be salty at all. You'll see. And remember, you're starting at the base of food. So if you're salt, we never finished our sourdough bread. This is a great tip. Yeah, it's actually a great way to do it. And all you need to do is leave it out once you cut it. And then to store it, you can store it in plastic baggies, or if you have those like food saver bags, that'll work too. So what I would say to you also, here, so now we're gonna add, hold on, we're gonna add our celery. So remember, this is all stuff you can do. You can prep all of this on Sunday or Monday before Thanksgiving. Yeah, you're gonna get all the recipes. Anything that I do here, I do have a sous chef. I love that, Ruth. Welcome. I was trying to without salt. Okay. Anyway, so we're gonna do celery. So the reason why I add the salt at the beginning of the food is because it absorbs into the flavor throughout. So the food's not salty, it's flavorful. And when you're using a mineral-based salt, you don't need a lot. And remember, you do not have to salt your plate, Robin, if you use a Celtic salt or a real salt or a mineral-based salt. You always start at the base of your food, and then you never have to salt at the end. Because what happens when you salt at the end of your cooking, what happens is all you taste is the salt. It has no time to marry into the flavor. And that's what makes food salty. You don't need to do that. So now we're gonna blend all of this. Oh, that's awesome, Cheryl. You're gonna love it. Okay, so now this, we're gonna break this down, right? And here's where it gets fun. I don't have, my crew was supposed to roast a turkey for me and make me some drippings, but they didn't. High blood pressure. Yes, you do not have to worry with the salt. You can use it in moderation. Don't go berserk. And you will not have a problem with your blood pressure. That has been my experience with my family members. People that, like my mom is 86 with high blood pressure, and she has no issues when she eats my food. So, I mean, I can only speak of my experience. Okay, now, I am going to, this is a little bit of like fat and drippings, sort of, we freeze it, so I have it to use. It's almost like a duck rendering, but this is where you want to have, it's almost like if you're a true foodie, if you're really a foodie, and here we go, and you can't see me because I want you to watch the pot. This is where if you're a true foodie, what I would do is I would get a turkey, a small one, 8-pounder, 10-pounder, and I would roast that on like Sunday and make a stock out of it, get all the drippings, because the drippings are key to making a stuffing outside your bird. It kills two birds with one stone. You'll get a flavorful turkey flavored stuffing and a very moist, yummy bird. What I do is we roast so many turkeys that I sell my little pints of drippings in the shop for my foodies who understand. But if you have turkey fat, which obviously you're not going to have laying around, but if you were to roast that, you could do that. It's also a key to having good gravy, exactly. Yeah, Robin, I don't stuff my bird only because, I mean, that's very old school, and I grew up with, you know, all my aunties and my grandma and my mom always stuffed the bird. I don't stuff the bird. And you're going to see how the bird comes out. I'm curious what you guys do. All right, so now, this looks great, right? Thank you, whatever that love was. Okay, here we go. Now I'm gonna take my stock that I made and I'm gonna pour it into this pot. Now remember, I'm making like 10 pounds of stuffing right now. For you guys, you don't need as much as what I'm doing. But look at this. Can you see that? You can see that, right? So now, once this comes to a boil, we're going to cover it because I don't want it to dissipate. Okay, so we're going to cover this. Now, when we bring this up to a boil, we're going to dump all of this stuffing into the pan. It's going to be gorgeous. And then what you do is, I have parchment paper. I'm going to lay the parchment paper over it, cover the pot, and then it's going to sit for like 20 minutes. And we're going to make sure I don't put apples in my stuffing. You guys, I'm going to show you the base, like a baseline stuffing, traditional classic baseline. Now, you can put in apples, toasted pecans, dried cranberry, maple sugar. I mean, it's endless. Anything that you like to do. But what I want you to see is what's the base? How do I get that base flavor of a delicious stuffing? And then go crazy. Do whatever you want. My stock is bones. That's it. I use bones. I don't add anything. Yep, we're going to do a sausage one in a minute. That's next. So now this is going to come to a boil. It's going to take us a little while. We got a lot in there and it's a heavy pot. I'm going to take you back over here and let's prep the sausage for the so remember, I'm just trying to teach you base. And this is it. This is old school stuffing, like very traditional, very classic. And I want you guys to have an opportunity to see the baseline. And then, like I said, then go crazy. Do whatever you want. You can make it your own. Apples, oranges, cranberries. It just doesn't matter. Apples and sausage. Oh my God, so delicious, right? So now I'm gonna use, I like a Berkshire sweet Italian sausage. I make a gluten-free cornbread stuffing. It's gluten and dairy free. Not vegan or anything, but it is gluten and dairy free. Sausage stuffing is so delicious. I used to make wild boar sausage stuffing, but it's hard for me to get the boar now, so I just do it with sausage. All right, what do you do with the vegetables and the turkey? I'll turn those around the day after Thanksgiving, and we'll make like turkey barley soup here with whatever turkey we have left. I will use it, if you want, you can use it in the stuffing, or just put it in a soup. Or, you always have that auntie or uncle that wants to like nibble on roasted vegetables. You could throw them on the plate when you serve, right? Recipe for gluten-free cornbread stuffing is where? Oh, that one's not out. That's my love. I will share it though. If you guys want it, I'll share it. It's a great recipe. It's taken me years to perfect it, But here's the thing. I have to make what's the difference between drippings and stock? So drippings is all the fat. So when you get drippings, it's like gelatinous and like gooey, and it's got fat and like the turkey that drips off the bone. It's that. It's unbelievable. And the only way to get that is through is when you've got to cook the turkey and have water in the bottom of your pan. You're going to find my recipes on my Book of Face. How long is the celery good for sitting in that water? About 4 days. We use it so fast, but you could probably keep it for 4 days. And like I'm talking about organic stuff. I don't know. I won't be able to tell you. I haven't worked with conventional produce ever in my career. So, community and has her picture. Thank you, Kath. So here we go. So all I'm doing with this is I'm breaking the sausage out of the casing, not grocery store celery. Well, yeah, I don't use conventional celery. All the produce that you see me use is, this is Berkshire sausage. It's very clean. Hey, do you use water? Do you use the water also in the pan? Oh no, I throw the celery water out. I mean, I guess you could use it. You could probably drink it. It's probably pretty good for you. Water your plants with it. That's all right, you could do that. So I'm taking the sausage out of here, and look how it crumbles, and look how beautiful this sausage is. It's really, this sausage happens to be very, very clean. It's a sweet sausage. I mean, if you guys want to be creative, you could use chorizo, which is sort of smoky. If you do it, I heard somebody say they were smoking a turkey or frying a turkey. Probably a chorizo sausage stuffing might be great. All right, so now here, we see how we break that up? This is awesome. So now, let me get a pot on the stove. And what we're gonna do with this sausage is we're gonna cook it in, is it local to Connecticut? The Berkshire sausage? Yeah, this one is, I forget where it comes from. This one's pretty, I think it's coming out of Vermont. Yeah, this is coming out of Vermont. Have a gluten-free friend coming for Thanksgiving and would love to stuff. Happy to do it. Just make sure you have to remind me because I will forget. All right, so here we go. This is boiling. Let me show you how we're going to mix this in. You ready? I want you to see it. So the reason why I'll also have backup stock waiting for me is because just in case I don't have enough to make the, you know, this won't be enough liquid for this amount of stuffing. Now, what's also great about this is it controls the level of moisture. So we're going to shut the stove off because we don't want it to cook. It's going to control the level of moisture that you want to put into your stuffing, right? So this is great. Oh my God, it smells so good. Can you buy store-bought stock? Sure you can. I don't know how easy it is to find store-bought turkey stuffing though. Stock. I have not seen that. Now this has enough liquid in it that I am not going to put more. I think we're going to be pretty good, but we're not going to know that for about 20 minutes because it takes some time for the liquid to absorb. But it's very moist right now. So this is what I do next. I take a piece of parchment paper, and the reason why I'm doing this is because I want to keep the steam inside the stuffing, right? I don't want to let the steam release because the steam is what, you know, keeps the moisture in, right? So now we're just going to do that. Look how fast that is. Now, again, if you have these components to, stale cornbread, sure. If you have these components made ahead of time, you actually could make your stuffing ahead of time. If you buy like a small little turkey, roast it, get the drippings, you could actually get your stuffing done on Wednesday or Tuesday and not have to worry about it. You know, there's a lot of ways to make this meal delicious without stressing the crap out of yourself, right? It's so important. I feel it's so important that, you know, right? It's Thanksgiving, Day of Gratitude. It's all good. Everything is good. And it's like, you know, and then we wind up freaking out, stressed out. Oh my God, it's not perfect. Oh, I didn't do this. Oh, I didn't do that. And it's like, wait a minute. Breathe, you know, like let's have fun making Thanksgiving dinner. That's the way. All right, now look how fast we're going. It goes so fast. I mean, I don't even know if you're going to see the whole turkey get done, but we'll see. You don't bake your stuffing? You can. I don't. Although, you know, yeah, most ahead of time, and it doesn't make a difference. Once that turkey's in the oven, the house is filled with love and Thanksgiving. When is Thanksgiving? Thanksgiving's the 27th or 28th. No, don't get stressed, Peggy. If you get stressed, this is how I feel. And it's very, very important for me in the kitchen. If it ain't stressful, it ain't Thanksgiving. Okay. For me, if I'm stressed out, I cannot cook. Especially here. When I'm 5-minute morning on the timer. Okay, great. When I'm in the kitchen and I am stressed out, I don't cook. if I'm having trouble with a crew member or something stressing me out here, I will not cook in this kitchen. I remove myself because I truly believe when you are upset or you're angry, all those emotions end up in your food. I believe that. So I want to feel happy and calm. And oh, yes, do I get freaked out sometimes in a kitchen? Absolutely. Everybody knows when I'm catering and it's time to execute dinner. Like if I'm on an event and I have to do, because we do a pretty high-end brand of catering and it's expensive. And when it's dinner hour, my crew just kind of runs to the back because, this happy person that you see here, all positive and loving, I am on fire. But I'm on fire because we have to execute, right? My kids like a little brown on top, so throw it in the broiler. Listen, again, for all of you guys, for me, I'm not, this is not like, if you don't do this, you're not going to have a tasty Thanksgiving. I'm simply telling you, this is what I've been doing for years. These are little, hacks that you can do, and you will, this is the base of your stuffing, and then have at it. Do what you want. I use box stuffing sometimes. To be honest, my husband just comes in the kitchen and starts telling me how to cook. Drives me insane. Yeah, just put a football game on or have him watch the parade or give him a job. My husband likes to wash all the dishes. He wants no part of cooking, but he does like to ask me, where do you get the celery? So we are a health food store. That's where I work. And all of our produce is 100% organic. And she lives in this area. She shops here once in a while. I'm so glad to have come across you today. Thank you, Lori. Would you go over carving sometime? This is so stressful for me. Oh, we could do that. That's not my forte, but I can certainly show you how I carve a turkey. It might not be what your family wants to see, but we can do it. I mean, let's see how long it takes for this turkey to get through the oven. Let me see. He's looking we got a long way to go. Let me see. Okay, he's on 400. All right, so this is getting hot. We're gonna add some turkey drippings and turkey fat to this because, with the sausage, we don't have enough fat, but that's all right. Now remember, I'm making like 8 pounds of stuffing here, so I'm using a lot more than you would. You're probably gonna use like a tablespoon. And then here, this was part of our turkey stuffing, so I'm just gonna add it in so I don't waste it, because it had my hands in raw turkey. I'm so happy you're here too. You're gonna learn so much. All right, now, again, right, we're gonna add our onion. Where's my onion? Hello. Okay, so now we're gonna add some onion. Remember, onions I would only cut the day before you're gonna cook them, not any more. I think onions start to get that like sort of funky smell, so I don't like to, thank you for all the love, you guys, thank you so much. I think, that's the one thing that I wouldn't do. And then here's your celery, and again, I cut my celery ahead of time, especially before company comes. Yeah, I know, the husbands, I have my husband go start the fire. Babe, go get some wood for the fireplace. Oh, babe, I forgot to get drinks. Can you go get, I send him to the store with a list, even if I don't need stuff. I'm like, can you go get 6 lemons? Like I find jobs, find the jobs he loves to do, because I feel, and no, please forgive me if there's men here watching or listening, please. Only because you have to say onions. They start to get funky. For the most part, there are definitely men that love to cook, but for the most part, I think they want to stay out of the fray. At least my husband wants to stay out of the fray. Now, with this, because I'm yapping, I didn't put my sausage in yet, but that's okay. We're gonna put the sausage in now. So now it's crumbled, and you're gonna have to do a little more crumbling of it because you want it to be all through the sausage. All through the stuffing. We're adding, oops, we're adding this in. Get in there. Hold on, I just want to rinse my cutting board off. Okay, so now we're going to break this down as much as we can here. And this we're going to take a little time with because obviously I want the sausage to cook and break down. And then turkey timer. Oh, your turkey timer went off? All right, I'm coming. We got a little bit of time, I think, but let's look at it. All right, we're going to take our turkey out of the oven, which is perfect timing because this needs to cook a little bit. So let me set you guys up. All right, here we are. Hello. Okay, I almost had several feet. Woo! I don't know what you guys are talking about, but that does not sound good. I have never had stuffing. We do cornbread dressing. Yeah, that works too. You know, I do an organic, gluten-free cornbread stuffing. That's really good, and it's for my. I want to thank you so much for all your good tips and the time. You're very welcome. I love this. It's yeah, we're gonna brown the wings. Woohoo! All right, should I refrigerate my bacon fat? I do. I refrigerate my bacon fat, but you'll see the turkey in a minute, and I'm gonna break the videos up so that you can see it. So all right, so hold on. Let me just give this a stir one more time. We're gonna let this sort of break down a little bit, and then we'll put the liquid in like we did with our other stuffing. All right. So I'm gonna pull the turkey out, and we'll look at him. There's mine. There's mine. Thank you. You guys are sweet. All right, here we go. Look how pretty he looks. Now, for me, I might let this go a little bit longer. Got some feathers here. Where's my feather person? I would let this go a little bit longer on this side just because, and he moved a little bit. So let's see if we can move him a little bit better. What temp are you cooking? 400. Let me see, can I move him? I don't think he wants to be moved. Now, if you see, look, I want you to see what's happening in the bottom of the pan. Can you see that? Are you guys able to see that? Let me see. Oh yeah, can you see what's going on? We have a really nice amount of liquid happening, and you have all of that. I mean, this is gonna create such a nice dripping. It's wonderful. Yeah, see, all our feathers kind of burned off. We don't have to worry about them too much. Okay, so you know what, he's ready. Let's turn him. We're gonna turn him now. This recipe I found in like 1990, back in the early 90s, I guess. It was maybe 95, 96 when Cooks Illustrated first came out. I don't actually turn my turkeys much anymore just because, I don't know, I roast so many turkeys that I'm kind of over it a little bit, if you will. All right, so we're gonna just take him and just put him on his side. Just like that. And we wanna balance him. Come on, buddy. There we go, he should stay. Are you gonna stay? Pin feather, all right. He should stay. Yeah. All right, now he goes back in the oven with the wing side up, and we're gonna roast him for about, here. Yep, we're gonna roast, now we're gonna continue roasting for about another 20 minutes. Left the pan on my stove to roast here. Thank you. I know, we're having fun. It smells so good. Let me tell you, when the store opens today at 11 o'clock, people are gonna be like, oh my God, it's Thanksgiving. It smells so good in here. All right, so our rack is moving a little bit. All right, here he goes. We're gonna hold the rack and we're gonna put him back in. roasting a turkey where we do wing. You know, remember, you're going to need room in your oven. When he first goes in, it's 400 for how long? So I leave it at 400 the whole time. I want to roast him fast. I want to get him in and out. Not really. I don't baste him. He has so much, you know, I find, and I've been roasting turkeys for a long time. Like I said, for a week, for a long time. Hold on one second. Let's get rid of our bots here. Plan to show us and use in her store. Okay, so all right, hold on one second, fam. Let's see what's going on here. Okay, I'm getting better at it. All right, so okay, roasting turkeys. I have to be the right place on cooking a turkey and what to put in it. Oh yeah, and this video will last. And then, like I had said before, I created a 60-page turkey Thanksgiving guide, and it has recipes in it too. And there's actually a chart in there if you have, if you have a range of turkey, and this is how long. Oh yeah, 20 minutes on each side. And then we're gonna flip it to the bottom. We're gonna put them breast side up, and we'll roast them. Thanks for all that love. And then we're gonna roast them for the last like 35-40 minutes. Brevet, carrot, celery, and onion. Okay, so here we go. I didn't set a timer, so I'm gonna set it now. Okay, so now let's look at our. Let me bring you back over here. Let's work on our gravy and our sausage stuffing. I got you there. Can you guys see it? All right, you're in. Okay. So now I want to wait till the sausage is well cooked. I'm going to add a little bit more. I'm just crushing up. If you have those mix and chops, you know what I'm talking about from what's that company that sells the mix and chop? Pampered Chef. You can get them at Pampered Chef. Mix and chops. It's like it breaks up the ground beef. They're so cool. I have to see if they have one of those to post on my kitchen essentials. Okay, so now I'm gonna lower this heat just a little bit. I'm gonna add a little bit more turkey fat. So what I was saying before, if you really want to be foodies, get a small turkey and roast it on Sunday. Make stock. Get the smallest turkey you can possibly find. Make stock and collect the drippings. And then you don't have to wait till your turkey's made to do your stuffing. You could do it really the day before. Okay, now we're gonna add this in. And then we're gonna add a little bit more because it's not enough. We're gonna add more turkey stock. We make fresh turkey stock every week, so I always have quite a bit available to me at all times. Okay, so look at that. Now we're gonna cover this, and I'm gonna turn the heat back up. You can see the sausage floating in there. So now when we put our breadcrumb in, it's gonna be awesome. All right, so now I'm gonna put this. I'm gonna put a cover on. We're gonna bring it to a boil, and now we'll make our gravy. The most important part of our meal. All right, so I'm gonna make it with gluten-free flour today, only because we'll be able to use it. And then I can answer some questions while we're getting that ready and we're waiting for the turkey to finish. All right, so let me go grab some gluten-free flour. I use an all-purpose gluten-free. It's garbanzo bean based, but it's okay. But if you have like the 1-to-1, I know you guys know what I'm talking about, like that King Arthur 1-to-1 flour. That's also really good. It works. So now when I make my gravy, I make a slurry. The difference between a slurry and a roux is the fat is all when you make gravy, there's already fat in it. And I I'm not really a fan of roux, and I don't know why. They're fine. I just wind up making slurries more. I think either way is fine. Do you add fruit to your stuffings? I do not add fruit to my stuffing. Here, let me come over here. We have to talk food. Okay. Let's talk food. So now I can answer your questions because we have everything working and we can talk about everything, and I'm right here for you. Share your gluten-free brand on the community page, please. Yes, I will. I'm going to do that. I will share it. It's but I can I click that brand button, so I've been talking about brands today. You were to add apple. When would you add it to the stuffing? So if you were going to add fruit to your stuffing, it would go in at the same time as like your carrot, celery, onion, sausage. How do you reheat your dressing? So dressing your stuffings, I would bake them in the oven. Put them in the oven. I will. I'm going to put all these videos out. I'm just one person and I work here full time. So I'm like working till midnight to try and keep up with everything. It's growing. It grew fast very quickly. Where do we send our email? Elizabeth, hang in there. I am going to, tonight, I have one more video to make and then I'm going to send out like a little video and it'll be on my Facebook page. You'll be able to click the link. It will send you to pop your email in and you will have the download link of the Thanksgiving book. It's like 60 pages. I put everything I could possibly think of. Prepping ahead, what to do. There's a bunch of recipes in there for you. There's a chart in there of like, I have a 12-pound turkey. You cook it for this long. Is it stuffed or unstuffed? So you're going to have all the numbers there for you and what temperature. You'll have a cranberry sauce recipe. I have some vegan recipes in there. There's I think like 10 recipes for you. So I just did it, like I said earlier, for those of you that have not met me yet, I've been cooking for 40 years. I've been here in this shop for 20. And you're dessert duty this year? Okay. When you have time, you are so appreciated. I love, thank you, Kath. Yeah, I'm going to get most of it done today. And then we're going to be in great shape. So I make my cranberry sauce the day before. You could make cranberry sauce right now, today, and it will be perfect for Thanksgiving, just so you know. You can do that. You can make your gravy on Sunday or Monday, and it will be perfect. Unless you're going to do Thanksgiving on Friday and Saturday, then I would wait till Monday or Tuesday to start doing stuff. But really, you can start prepping all your vegetables. If you're going to prep your russet potatoes for mashed, you want to put them in water. If you're going to cut your celery beforehand, put it in water. Other than that, you're going to be good. I'm just starting to. You're right, Katie. I'm just starting to I'm starting to try and get everything posted to TT also, and I'm gonna try and I'm trying to figure it all out. I didn't expect to have so much love so fast. So tips on good mashed potatoes. For me, I would never make mashed potatoes ahead of time because if you're going to use real butter and real milk, thank you. I love that. I think that's my favorite little gift. Those they just look so pretty. What were we talking? For the mashed, I like to whip them day of. It's stovetop. You can get a little hand mixer, and it's done. Some people like to use a ricer. Makes great potatoes. I get it. I never used one. I use a hand mixer. I like that. So you could do it from the stovetop. So thank you. Do you hear the butter and milk before adding? Yes, you can heat. You can warm the butter and milk or melt them. Thank you. Thank you. Because it's so cute. Thank you, Sarah B. You can warm that butter and milk for sure. It's better to do that. You won't get it. You won't get your potatoes lumpy. And I have to tell you, there's a couple of things where do you do stuffing ahead and freeze until Thanksgiving? I do not, but my mother is a freezer queen. She is the one who freezes everything, and I've seen her do that. But here's the thing. You roast that turkey beforehand. Like get like a small one and roast it and make stock and get your drippings to use for that kind of stuff. You could make your stuffing on Monday or Tuesday. The food's gonna still be good, I promise. It will be so good. Never heat your mashed potato bowl to keep them warm. I never heard that, but I go for it. I don't know that. How do you do the bread for the stuffing? Okay, so we get a loaf of bread in, and we just cut it. Let me show you. I have to be fair. Full disclosure here. Full disclosure. I have always used a prepared organic sourdough stuffing mix. Like I've bought the crumb because I have been way too busy. I got you. I've been way too busy to do that. And there is no more. We have Olivia's, and I love that, but it's way too expensive, and I would have had to charge people like $35 a pound for stuffing this year, and I just couldn't do that to anybody. So instead, I have a baker in the Hudson Valley called Bread Alone. If you have access to their bread, it's fabulous. I air dried these. So I bought loaves, unsliced loaves of organic sourdough white bread, and I had Sean, who sings in the background all the time. He cut all of this for me, and then we've been just air drying it. So what we're gonna do today, we tested it and we put it in blue buckets, but it got soft again. So now what we're gonna do is put it in plastic baggies and hold it in the blue buckets until I need it. And I'm gonna need we'll probably make 150, I don't even know. The orders are coming in. I'll be on the phone all day today taking orders. But this is how I make it. So it sits out. I put a piece of parchment over it. I'm making some today so you can see it and try it. Oh, you can't try it, but you can see me make it. So that's how I did it. And this was cut on Friday and yesterday. And look, it's pretty crunchy. It's sourdough, so you see that? It's good. And we're about to open up that mix. So let's see. Okay. So here we are. Let's finish our sausage stuffing. Oh, well, it smells like Thanksgiving. It totally smells like Thanksgiving in here. All right, you guys ready? So now you shut the fire off when you're gonna put the bread in. All right, let's see. You guys can see it? You're in? Okay. So here we go. Good morning, Sean. We're making Thanksgiving with my peeps.
Ooh.
I'm testing out. I wanted to test out the sourdough.
Okay.
All right, so we're gonna mix this. Now I didn't put any salt in here. I think I forgot to do that, so I'm gonna have to put it now. I was talking too much. Oh shoot! You know what I forgot to put in here too? I forgot our sage. This is gonna be an issue because now it's gonna sit on top. All right, let's mix it. All right, so thank God this is a test. Woohoo! All right, so we're gonna mix that. So sage, turkey fat. If you don't have turkey fat, you can use turkey stock and butter. Got your sausage in here. We added our sage and salt because I'm yapping too much. Oh, 15-minute turkey turn? All right, we're ready. Hold on, let me just make this. Now, this is what I do. I mix this. Oh my God, it smells so good. Can you smell it, Sean?
Yeah.
When you walked in, you got it?
Absolutely.
It smells so good. I wanted to see. I was so curious how this was going to turn out. So now I'm taking parchment. I want to seal the steam in because that's what's going to keep the stuffing nice and moist. And remember, you can use. Some people like their stuffing. See, this is the other thing that I love about making stuffing outside the pot, outside the bird. You can control how wet or dry your stuffing is. You don't have to, you don't have to, yeah, you got to move through mistakes. What are you going to do? Throw the whole pot out and start again? You can't do this. You know, that doesn't work. You wind up wasting money too. So now we're going to let this sit here, and it's just going to steam for like, 20 minutes, a half an hour, and then we're going to look at it again. I only put in my stuffing, salt and sage. That's it. And then you have your turkey stock, your turkey stock, turkey fat, turkey drippings. So now let's, we were talking about turkey. Oh, did we say we had to check? Let me see. I have 4 minutes on my clock. Let me just give it a peek. Oh, it looks like we can turn him. Okay, he's ready. All right, so here we go. Now at this stage, I might give him a temp check just because I want to see how much time we need. So hold on, let me see. What if you can't fix your mistake? Well, then you got to start over. But what I tell people is just stay slow. Less is more. Always add a little bit. Don't add a lot. And taste. You got to taste things. We're going to make gravy. I use parsley, sage, rosemary, and thyme in my stuffing. That's awesome. I think, for me, like I keep saying, I'm going to give you the base. What you do after that is what you love, I'm curious how long to cook a 23-pound. You're going to have that in the Thanksgiving guide. It will be right there for you. And you're going to get it like tonight and tomorrow. So I'm going to also post it in, I'm going to post the link in the, in the FB group too, so you can get it that way. All right, so now here we go. What did I say we were doing? Oh, we're going to look at the bird. Wait, I have to find a thermometer. Hold on. Oh, I got it. All right, let me rinse him off. The way he feels. Okay. We might actually get to slice him today. How do I get the Thanksgiving menu if I don't do Facebook? Is there? Yes, you're going to be able to do it. I'm going to be able. You're going to get it. Don't worry. If you're following and you're on this page, you're on my page. You will have access because you'll be watching and there'll be a video and a link and blah, blah, blah. You'll be able to get it. I am not going to leave anybody out. Look at him. He's so pretty. He's so pretty. Oh. He looks so nice. Look, his skin is pretty. He's doing great. Okay, now this one's the hard one. Let me, because you also don't want to. I'm not gonna talk while I do this. I want to stay focused. Oops. Okay. So he's been in for about an hour. Now, when you take the temperature of a bird, right, that's it. The mistakes sometimes can be awesome. I need the grabbing forks. You can get them. I have them in the Chef Liz's Kitchen Essentials. You'll see them in there. I'm gonna put a link. You guys are all set. All right, so now what I like to do is just test him. Now, do you guys know, so I hit the bone. Okay, now he's not on the bone. So you always go to the fatty part of your bird right here. I don't always depend on a timer because, you just don't know. Sometimes the timer breaks and I don't know if that's gonna be right. So I like to see what's happening. So he is pretty close to 100 degrees. So here's how it works. Temperature rises 5 degrees every 10 minutes. So my math majors out there, we want to get to 165. Sean? He's our live calculator. So we have to do that math, right? So now we're going to hit him for 20 minutes. And pull out those pin feathers. And look at our gravy. Look how nice it's going. This is all our drippings. I have drippings. See, now think about it. If you had a turkey this size, you could actually 165 and it's done. You don't want to cook it more than that. 180 kills the bird. That's why, right? You're gonna do 180 to get that like stuffing okay. And not into that. I'm just not. I want a like juicy bird. 165 is the magic number. That's ground meats. That's it. What size is that turkey? He's about 10 pounds, 11 pounds, and it's gonna be great. It's just gonna be great. Okay, do you baste him? When he turns up, when we bring him out for the last round of cooking to do the breast, we'll do a little basting. Yeah, he could be like 11, or he could be up to 12. I forgot to weigh him, to be honest. I'm just thinking. He's the smallest size Plainville you can get. He's a Plainville bird, and what I love about Plainville, they've been around for a very long time. They're the cleanest turkey I've seen out there. The ones that I would look at are, if you can't get a local bird, which sometimes are very stringy and neat and like not, I don't know, they are a little more gamey. Do you also bake the stuffing after you make it? I don't, but you can. You can totally do that. Remember, I'm giving you a baseline. You can add, you can melt cheese, you can do whatever you want. Morning, Johnny. Morning. But that's totally up to you. What time do the boys get here? 10? All right. Plainville, that's it. Oh, so some of the other turkeys out there that are pretty good are Mary's, Koch. But Koch turkeys, they actually, if you really want to know, Koch turkeys grow their turkeys for all the Applegate Farm turkey. And they have an organic bird and a natural. I've used them before, but for me, I always go back to Plainville. I am not a butterball girl in any way. I'm not a fan of that turkey. Timer, please. I forgot. What did we say, 20? I'm so bad at the timing. What are you asking me why I don't like butterball? First of all, they're frozen, and I want to make sure my turkeys are not injected with anything. I also, where do you find Plainville? So usually, because, and I don't want to disparage a brand, but here's what I would look for. Fresh is better than frozen. You want to make sure they are raised humanely. You want to make sure that they are free range, free roaming. And you want to, how would you get rid of the gamey flavor of fresh caught turkey? I have no idea, Sonny. I don't, are you guys going out and getting your own turkey? I mean, we have tons of them in our yard, and I often think, do I want to get one of those turkeys? But the meat market to get mine fresh. See, that to me is the best way. Yeah, if you have access to that and you can do that, I'm all in for that. I just don't like those frozen ones. Like, think about it. If we're paying 89 cents a pound for something, how good could that be? Hoka free range and butterball taste literally exactly the same. She's full of it. Oh, okay. Whatever rolls your boat is fine with me. You just don't have to be mean. Just don't be mean here. We're not mean. We're nice to people. So that's the questions I would say. And I like, the way they're fed, the way they're raised. I work very hard not to, let's do that, right? I think that's where I go. Like that, that's my criteria of birds. And it's done. It's okay. Let's just keep moving. I just want happy here. There's plenty of places that everybody can be mean to each other. Just let's not here. It's okay. Let's keep moving. All right. So turkey gravy. I'm going to do it in a small pot. So again, fat and salt is your friend. Oh yeah, you can find Plainville. That's awesome. Trader Joe's, great. I think that's good. I mean, yeah, it's now's the time to order though, because everybody gets only a certain amount of turkeys. They're harder to get, and you want to make sure you get one. So wherever your local markets are that are taking orders for turkeys, it's just there's no room for jerks, and we just want to be. I just want to create a nice, loving space where we can talk about yummy food. Oh, we could do a vegan gravy. What I would do, if you want a vegan gravy, when you say vegan, okay, gotcha. What I would do with a vegan gravy is I would roast parsnips. Good morning. Am I gonna say it right? Is that Julie? I hope I did it right. A vegan gravy, Renee. All right, I'm gonna work on that. I would roast stuff. I would roast vegetables and add like pecans, walnuts, parsnips, rutabaga, carrots, like roast them, and then make a stock from the roasted veg, and then make your gravy. Yeah, you could put mushrooms in there. Thank you, Jenzy. That's so sweet. Oh yeah, my towel's closed. But remember, we did this, Jennifer. If you watch, these don't go on fire. They just sort of melt. Like I just stuck it on the thing. They melt. I mean, I shouldn't have it there, but yeah, they have that. It won't go on fire. We're lucky. Okay, so I put a little turkey fat in there. I'm going to put some sage. Now, at this point, you could make a roux with this. Well, I've only done it to 3 people, so what can I do? I just wanted to not. I don't want people to be mean. So now at this point, you could make a roux. Let's try it. I haven't tried this in a long time. I don't normally make roux. But it's equal parts of fat and flour. So I put in that, and I'm going to put some gluten-free flour in here. And we're just going to stir it. Now a roux, you have to cook the flour with a roux. So you boil it and you stir it so that it stays thin, but you have to cook that flour down. And it takes about 20 minutes to cook the flour. We're not gonna take that long. I'm just gonna fast track it a little bit. I'm gonna lower that flame and I'll answer some questions. All right, hold on. Let me see. Okay, what questions are you asking? Let me roll back a little bit. Oh, that's probably better. Right. I'm gonna do that from now on, Robin. We're just gonna ignore people. Isn't it funny, though, how the negative always stands out? All right, so here in Puerto Rico, all the turkey we can find are frozen. Okay, then that's what you're going to work with, and don't stress yourself. See what brands you have, and if you send me a DM about brands, I can probably help you. Brands you're looking for are like look and read the labels on your turkey. Are they humanely raised? Are they free roaming? Are they, if you can find an organic frozen one, that's not too bad. Do you have a booking? What do you mean? You said you would use a slurry. What's the difference? Oh, I did say that, didn't I? So, okay, so this way, because I added the turkey fat at the top, at the bottom, and then I added sage, the difference is I would I'll do both. How about we'll do both? We have enough stuff to do both. So let me do this, and then I'll show you what the slurry looks like, okay? So here. So now we did this, and what happens is when you pour the liquid in, when you use a roux, you're going to have to move fast because it's going to automatically thicken because you've already got it at the bottom. So let me show you that. We're going to use cold stock for this. So I have cold turkey stock, and we're going to add it to this. And then as it comes to a boil, you will see that it will thicken. So now I mix that flour in and it will be done. So let me move this one over for you, and you'll see, we'll bring it to a boil, and then you'll see that. Now let me show you the slurry. I'm gonna add my turkey fat because I have so much of it. We got our sage, putting it in the bottom. And then we're gonna add our salt. And we're gonna mix that a little bit. Now, I'm gonna add, this is where we did all of our, I used sage and I put the neck and the gizzards in there. We're gonna leave them out. This is one of my favorite tools. It's like a little mini spider. Okay. I just want to catch the bone and the heart. Now, I don't know about you guys, but I have dogs, and to mash that up and give that to your dog, they'll be super happy. All right, so now we're gonna bring that to a boil. So both of these have to boil. Let's check our stuffings. I'm so excited to see what they look like. Okay, you guys ready? I'm so excited. Let me clean my table off. All right. Let's start with our first one. All right, can you guys see that? How about brining your turkey? I'm not a briner. I like for many reasons. I like to. All right, hold on. We had all these comments while I was cooking. How about brining turkey? Nope, I like to not brine my turkey. See that kept all the steam in. So here, let's see what that looks like. Oh, so pretty. This is nice and moist now. You have a nice moist stuffing here. Now for me, I don't like it like this. I like it a little drier, but I might have to add salt to this. I don't know why I'm feeling like I do, but let me taste that. Sean, want to try it?
Sure.
This is our sourdough crumb. All right, we're trying it. Did I forget the salt? I feel like I forgot salt. Oh my God. I didn't expect it to be that good. You like it?
Yeah.
All right, that was good. That was a surprise. I think I would add a little extra salt to it, but maybe with the gravy. What about, do you think it's too soft? I think it's too soft. So usually with 12 ounces of stuffing, I think I use about 2 quarts. All right, we add sherry to our gravy, and oh my God, the flavor is amazing. Yep, you could do that. How about brining your turkey? No, I don't brine because I use an organic turkey, and it has so much flavor that you don't need that. I was at Winn-Dixie yesterday, and they didn't have any turkeys. Ooh. Maybe they're bringing in fresh. They're coming in. I know for like little local stores, people are taking turkey orders now. Let's see, Claire. Here on TT and community page. Oh, yeah, okay, good. Dang, I want turkey now. I know, it's time, right? This is gonna sell out, right, Sean? This will be gone by tomorrow. Tomorrow morning, we will have no turkey stuffing left. Love all your tips, even though I'm not cooking, it's enjoyable to watch. Oh, thank you so much. All right, can I come for dinner today? Yes. Thanksgiving now, yes. You're lagging, oh bummer. Okay, I bought turkey thighs and wings about a month ago. Taking them out today to get started on stock. Very good. Use those. What you wanna do is roast them first. Roast them, and then when you put them in your pot, so if you can get turkey wings and legs, even better. Yeah, chicken hearts, right? I want you to roast those first. Put sage, sage and salt, and maybe a little bit of oil on them. Get them all greasy and yummy, and then throw them in the oven and roast them. Now, when they come out, those wings and legs, you're gonna put them in your water to make the stock, but you're gonna take all the drippings off the pan and throw them in that stock. Now you're gonna have a hearty, rich, roasted turkey stock. You're gonna be like, thank you. You're gonna kiss me for that. You're gonna love that. All right, can you explain why many other, oh, I lost you, wait, hold on. Hold on. Can you please explain why many other cool chefs say never add salt to water that you need to boil? Because it changes the way that the water boils. I don't know, most times you don't do that. I just added flavor to the, I'm not like, so there's two theories to that. If you're making pastas and you're just boiling plain water, you don't throw salt in there. And the reason why is it raises the temperature of the water or the speed of, I forget. There's a reason. We all know it, but never can explain it. But I'm gonna look that up for you so that I know I can answer that again. Do you use Gravy Master for color for your gravy? I do not. When you roast your bones, you will get the you will get it. Remember for me, I'm a whole foods chef and I use organic ingredients and very clean. So they're like, I won't use things that have caramel color in them. So, you know, you have to find different ways to make things happen. And honestly, I like the flavor of what I'm making more. So I'm not a fan of that. I mean, I grew up on Gravy Master, right? But so look at this. I don't like what just happened and I wasn't paying attention. Let me see if I can fix it. The slurry turned into a dumpling. So let's see. I mean, not the slurry. Wrong. The roux turned into a dumpling because I wasn't stirring. So let me see if I can fix that. Can you guys see what I'm up to? But you see, this made a nice thick gravy. Yeah, I got rid of it. Okay, it was a little lumpy, but we're good now. But you see? What do you do with the turkey neck and gizzards, etc.? Well, I boil them. I use them to make some extra stock. And now, what's good about this? If you make this gravy ahead of time, when your turkey comes out, you can put all those drippings in here and make it even extra gravy loving. So there you go. Let me show you. So this is your gravy. This is real delicious. Pour over your mashed potatoes, stuffing, turkey gravy. Awesome. Let me taste that. So good. I'm so excited. Hey, one of you guys has to put on a pot of coffee. You know how to do it? That's good. So there you go. That's the one with the roux. This one, here's the slurry. I'm going to take you over. We'll do the slurry now. Let me see. Can I answer more questions before we do the slurry? I'm going to wait, okay? Because I want you to see this, and then we'll go back and we'll talk and finish the turkey, and then we'll ask Thanksgiving questions. Can you guys all see in the pot? Okay. All right, here is, now what I do with this is I add some salt to my gluten-free flour mix. What do you do with this? Okay, I add the salt and I'm gonna add a little bit more sage because you know you're putting flour in, it's gonna absorb flavor and you wanna make sure that you're adding flavor, not just putting like some flour mix in. Now what's hard about making the slurry is you gotta work fast, otherwise you're gonna get lumps, and you don't obviously want lumps. So I'm gonna try, you could sift the flour, that would avoid a lot of lumps, but I'm lazy, I don't feel like doing that, it takes too much time. I don't have the patience to sift things, so I have to come up with different ways to do that. So now I'm gonna add some stock to this, and it's cold. Can you guys see that? I'll put it up here. So now I'm gonna add cold stock. This is turkey stock. And I'm gonna just make sure that I incorporate all the flour. And this is sort of like, so this is in place of that roux. This is the two ways that you can do it. Now, what you do need though, because the flour is gonna be lumpy, what you wanna do is, okay, let me just, that's perfect. Oh, we're gonna do so well. I'm so excited. Look at this, in 2 hours, 2.5 hours, we're gonna have Thanksgiving, the main events covered for you. Okay, so now that's boiling really hard, right? So now I'm gonna pour this very quickly, and then I'm gonna whisk it, and it's gonna thicken. It's gonna come up to the boil again. Sean, somebody's gotta make the coffee this morning. Mike's not here.
Okay.
Do you know how to make that big pot?
Yeah, there's the recipe.
Oh, is there? Okay. I mean, that's not my jam, you know that. I'm terrible at that. I'll just make like a giant pot of like adrenaline boosting crazy. Okay, so here. So now remember, you don't want to, flour takes time to cook. So you need like 15 minutes for this to get super thick. Like I can already feel it. It's starting to get thick. Can you see that? Let me just use the spoon to show you. See? It's already thick, and once it hits the boil, we'll be able to shut it off. And there you go. So now you guys saw the slurry and the roux. Now, if you've never done either, practice them before Thanksgiving so you're not making a mess, because the last thing you want to do is screw up the gravy. That's where you don't have a lot of, extra to work with when you're in it for Thanksgiving, right? So you want to make sure that oh God, 60 comments. I like it just like that. All right, boiling water right before you add the food, it for flavor to throw. Okay, if you put it up for a couple of days, it should dry out, right? Oh my God, the stuffing will dry a little bit. I did not see salt in that. This needs a little bit extra salt for that. Flavor to food, I meant. Sunny, okay, thank you for the response. Appreciate about the salt from your showcase, Liz. Oh, cool, thank you. You are going to love that salt. Now be careful. You are used to salting one way. This salt is strong and very flavorful, so you don't need as much. So be careful, use it slowly so that you kind of get how it works. So what do we do to make this drier? So back to this, if we need to make this stuffing drier, you could put it in the oven. I could add more stuffing mix to it. Those would be the two ways I would do it. I would probably add, Sean, I think we could add like a little bit of crumb to this. If you want to get me a tray.
Sure.
Okay. Oh, and our gravy's finished. I'm going to show you. Let me take this off the stove and show you. And then we got to go and check out our, see how nice it is? Now, for those of you who like a darker gravy, oh, thanks, Sean. For those of you who like a darker gravy, let me just take a handful. Okay, good. For those of you who like a darker gravy, believe it or not, I use my Worcestershire sauce if I really am stressed about the darkness, but I'm not going to do anything to this until I get my drippings, because the drippings out of this turkey that are coming out now will help darken this gravy. And then, okay, so we have this. Let me put this aside. And then, okay, so you saw both gravies. Now we're gonna go check out our turkey. We have to turn them around. And then I can answer all your questions. We'll look at the sausage stuffing, and then we can sit and talk about, I can answer the 80 messages that we have. All right. here comes the bird. He's so pretty. Look at him. So now we did this method of turning the bird, and if you can see, he's pretty on every side. He's evenly cooked. It's kind of a fun method to do, but it's, you know, it takes time, right? All right, so now, see, and if you can see, look, he's already got a nice golden color going. Look at that. And then let's give him a test. Let's see how he is. Remember, when you're taking the temperature of the turkey, you want it to go in the fattiest sort of part of the meat, and you don't want it to touch the bone, because the bone, ouch, the bone, you know, is a conductor of the heat. So we're gonna see how much more time. He doesn't look like he's gonna need a lot more time. I'm gonna say he's probably close to about 140. Yeah, he's almost at 140. So we need about another, I'm gonna say, let's do 35 minutes. And I think he's gonna be pretty. Oh, so I went in a little deeper to the bird, and he's still a little bit cold on the inside. So maybe we'll take another, we're gonna need probably 40 minutes on him. So let's set the timer for 30, and we'll check him one more time. And see how pretty he is? Now, do you want to baste him? I can baste him if you want. I don't have one of those, like, plugs. You know, one of those things. I don't know if I can get in here and baste him. Let me see. All right, this is going to be crazy, but let's see what happens. I'm going to try. I'm like a rogue chef here. I'm going to pour a little of this out. Oops. Here we go. We're going to baste him. You ready? Where is he? Here he is. All right. We're going to give him a little love. All right. There you go. I'm just going to scrape off. I don't want those on here so they don't burn. But look how pretty. He's so pretty. All right. Going back in the oven. We'll start with 35. This is the best pan. I love this pan and the rack. Even if you don't want to, turn him, you don't have to turn him, but that rack makes it so the bottom doesn't get wet, and or like some people old school like do the aluminum foil. We do that with all the big turkeys that we have to roast just because I have to. All right, because I don't have enough pans to do that with. Here. Let's now go and do our sausage stuff. It's got to be ready. So on Thanksgiving week when we're cooking, I will not be able to talk to you, but we will have this running, and you'll see the amount of food that we do. It's insane. Look at this. Ooh. Oh my God, that looks so good. I think I'm gonna use less carrots. I kind of threw it all in. Usually I have like a strict measurement. What I do is, I should probably take you behind the scenes and you can watch me with my orders and how I actually, would that interest you guys? Like, would you like to see that behind the scenes, the math part? Thank you for that love. The math takes me, out of our Thanksgiving menu, the math takes me, I don't know, 8 hours to figure out. Because I have to do it like down to, you know, the 0.15 pounds of celery. All right, this is good. Sean, you gotta try this.
Oh yeah.
Bring me a spoon. Now this again is wet. I don't usually like it this wet, but I'm gonna see what it looks like. When you'll see I have like because usually they sell stuffing by like the 12-ounce bag. So I'll probably do those recipes for you by the 12 ounce, and then it will be spot on. The liquid will be perfect. I was just kind of winging it. So I think, is it good?
Delicious.
All right, we're in. Now we just have to make sure we have enough of that breadcrumb, Sean. I'm actually a little worried. All right. All right. There you go. So now, let me answer all these questions that you have. You ready? 99 messages. You know what? I think I might take you over there and we can talk food. Okay, let's see what we got here. Looks yummy. So what did you do to make it drier? I am added more stuffing mix. Think of how many Thanksgivings are going to be better because you're generous. Kate, that's so sweet. The stuffing recipe will be posted. I made a 60-page Thanksgiving survival guide. It has planning information, it has recipes, it has shopping tips, it's like everything that I could think of that you would need to make sure that you're not freaked out on Thanksgiving. It will be out tonight. I'm gonna be posting the link in the Facebook group. I'm gonna be you're gonna find it everywhere. I might actually run ads too, just so that people get it, but it's free. You can just have it. Won't that stuffing dry out a bit while the turkey is roasting? Yes, it will, for sure. You put stuffing in the oven? Not all the time. Oh, let me go down. You can, if you're gonna warm it up, you could put stuffing in the oven. He's so beautiful. Wasn't that turkey beautiful? Can you please go over the ingredients? Okay, what ingredients? Tell me what you put on the turkey in the outside. Okay, so I stuffed the turkey with onion, celery, and carrot, butter, salt, and some sage rub. All of the items that I use in my kitchen are starting to post now, where you can look at them, go buy them, however you want to do it. My information to you is free, so if you want to support me by buying the stuff that I have already vetted over my 40-year career, great. If you don't, great. I'm still gonna be here. I'm still gonna love you. I'm still gonna send you stuff. So that's it. And I on the outside of the turkey, I just did like a salt and sage rub. I like for turkey for Thanksgiving. Yes, a lot of people they get very fancy with what they put on it, but I really want the turkey to stand out. That's really the most important to me. What temperature should be? I roast my turkey at 400. My grandma always used kitchen bouquet to brown up the gravy, like she would wrap stuff in what is it, cheesecloth, and put it in there. You could do that. You show how to make this another day. You don't have to worry. I'm gonna post this video. It'll be on TT and on YT. So crazy. Ooh, please share. Okay, plug. Do you ever baste the turkey? I just did. I poured a little bit over. You can use cheesecloth if you want. I mean, I don't use cheesecloth for a lot of things. Like I have this fine mesh spider that I use that caught all that caca. Look, this fine mesh spider is a great tool to have in your kitchen, and it's small, so it'll fit in small pots. But this is how I strained my flour for the gravy. Let's see. Oh, please share. I would have got a little bit more gold or leaf in it for another 5 more minutes. Oh yeah, it's gonna sit. You'll see. I came too late. Will you show us how to make this another day? Yep. Tasting not much. Holy shit. Okay, Mama Sosha. I can. I'll mess it. Okay, what temp shit? The temperature of the turkey is 400. I'm not good at tying up a turkey. I'm terrible at tying up a turkey. You'll see it when I tie it. I did a bad job. I don't usually tie my turkey. It doesn't matter. I mean, those things are beautiful and they look wonderful and they're so nice to do. But if you don't do it, it's not going to change the flavor of the turkey. It's not going to change the cooking time of the turkey. It's all going to be okay. Can you please go over the ingredients for the turkey? I just got here. Did you get that, JC? Celery, carrot, onion. I kind of mished up some butter, some sage and salt, stuffed it in the cavity, and then I rubbed salt and sage on the turkey. That's it. You know, natural and organic birds are very flavorful. They have very flavorful meat. They're moist and juicy. You don't need to brine them. You don't need to inject them with butter. You don't need to do any of that. You can just roast the turkey and you're going to get a beautiful bird. Amazing. Can you please go over the ingredients? We did. He's really beautiful. I just received one like that. We go ingredient. I love the idea of turning turkey up. Oh yeah, you can turn it all around. Are you going to do it this year? Yeah, it's kind of fun. You need the V rack though, and there's one in my my kitchen essentials, Chef Liz Kitchen Essentials, and I'll post one in the TikTok shop also for you guys. I'm not a briner. Hey Tessa, I'm not a briner. You know that. You've been here for Thanksgiving, Tess. I unless you're buying of like frozen, not the 89 cents a pound turkeys, you probably will need to brine. When you're paying $5-6 a pound for a turkey, there's not much you need to do for that turkey because I can assure you it's going to taste delicious. Now, the heritage birds, if you buy a heritage birds, those are very gamey. They're kind of stringy meat. They're good. Those are like small farm. But I would say not. I would say if you can afford to do it, I would branch out and try like the one that we did today was a Plainville turkey. Those are great. Plainville, Koch, Mary's are sort of like the national brands that are kind of available out there for people. I'm not a restaurant. We're a health food store in Connecticut. I'll be busy Thanksgiving Day. Sorry, Robin. Yes, Carolyn. I love that you guys know each other. I like to eat the stovetop in the canister raw. Like stovetop stuffing you're talking about? Or I like to eat the stuff. She used sage only. Yeah, yes, this would be so interesting. Doesn't brine natural bird equals more flavor not needed. You guys are great. Best Thanksgiving menu. I try to do stuffed acorn squash like yours every year. We do. It's so good, right? Yeah, we have a great Thanksgiving menu. It's 2 pages this year, Tessa. Won't use stovetop for holidays. Always homemade. There's people out there that love that stovetop. You are my new favorite TikTok. Thank you. All right. Oh, she got. Okay, I thought I was. Also, what state or town is she in? I don't post that here, but if you message me, I've been trying every day to get to all our messages. I will tell you where I am. All videos will be in here. Yep. Thank you, Kath. Trying to get you to 100,000. You're the best. Watching since early this morning. Just for you guys are awesome. You guys have been out here all day, right? Look what we made. We made 2 stuffings. We made our turkey and we made gravy 2 ways. It's awesome. I love the crunch on top. Thanks. Who are you cooking for? So I have a deli inside of a health food store. You guys want to see it? I can take you around. Are you all open now, Johnny? Is everything open?
Yeah.
But the people on TikTok want to see the store, so I'm going to take them around. Is the produce out?
Produce is out.
All right, cool. I'll take you guys on a tour if you want to see it. What do you put outside the turkey? I just put salt and sage, rubbed it on. I don't inject the bird with butter. I don't buy. You don't need it. Not at $5 and $6 a pound. You really want the flavor of the turkey. That's how I stand, and I'm sticking to it. But if you want to fry it, if you want to use, whatever seasoning works for you, do it. This is just base classic. This is how I do it for 40 years. I want to pass it on. And if you learn some little tips or hacks that are helpful, like we did Brussels sprouts the other day and I forgot to steam them. So I kind of covered them with parchment and aluminum foil and we kind of steam cooked them in the oven. So you got to see that if you forget or you don't have time. And by the way, with your Brussels sprouts, steam them 2 days ahead. Put them in the fridge. And then all you have to do is roast them. You don't have to worry they won't burn. They won't get crispy on the outside and raw on the inside. It'll be great. Oh, the guide is great. I'm really proud of it. It's a flip book. It's an ebook. You're going to love it. Gagnon, I've never had stovetop stuff 8 out of the box. Do you guys prepare the food of your community, for your community? Yeah, this is a health food store, and the deli, we probably serve, what do you think, Sean, 200-300 people a day come through the store? I think we're at 200 or 300 people a day. Not all buy the food, but probably 2/3, I would say, right, Sean? Let's see, no, the liquid in the bottle, no timer, no time. Oh, I forgot to put a timer on for the turkey. Let me see. Did anybody time that turkey? Did anybody put the last timer on? Oh, thank you. Sundance catalog. Okay, no liquid. Will they send them fresh turkeys? Do you guys? What's your opinion on Baja Gold salt? I've never heard of it. My opinion is to use real salt by Redmond Life. That's my opinion on salt. I am stuck on that salt for the rest of my life. I love it. I tell everybody, if there's one thing that you get from anything that you do with me, get that salt. It's perfect. I'm so happy you found me too. Organic food movement community. Okay, got it. I like it raw. It has to be in the can. Oh, you guys are still talking about stovetop stuffing. I'll be checking out that menu. I cannot wait. Oh, Tessa, the menu came out so good this year. I don't even know where it is. It's like 2 pages long. And with pies. But the pies are from Whistle Stop. I couldn't find how to order the turkey pan. Oh, go to that organicfoodmovement.com. And then my kitchen essentials. It's there. I think I'm allowed to promote, right? Because I pressed that promote button and nobody's yelling at me today. I'm very excited. You guys are going to do 100,000 likes. That's amazing. Please show us around. Oh, yeah, I'm going to do that. Let's see. Do a tour of the shop. I'm new here and so proud of what you represent. Thank you very much. I've been doing this for 40 years. I have studied food and healing, and that's my jam. So if you have issues, I know I have so far posted in the Facebook community. We have like 7-day meal plans for. Oh, thank you. 7-day meal plans for like. I think there's on there high blood pressure, anti-inflammatory. Like I'm getting like 7-day meal plans done for you guys, and then we'll go through the food. How do we cook that food? What do we eat? And if you follow along on those videos that I've done, I think there's a video out there where I've said, pretty much, thank you for all that love. There's like 10 or 12 foods that keep popping up in all of those little videos that I do. So I cooked I made a bunch of recipes for those, and I believe they are posted. What town in Connecticut? DM me and I'll do that. I am off the hook. Let's do it. I am in. I'm always up for new best friends. Right, Sean?
Always.
It's been 20 minutes since I put the turkey in. I think it's amazing. They're blessed to have you all. Everyone's happy. Thank you. Do you make a cranberry relish? I do. Do you guys want to see that? I'm on the fence. I might make all of our cranberry relish this week. I'm on the fence because I don't want anybody to freak out if they know that I made it that soon, but it's fine. You can make cranberry relish for your Thanksgiving table today. Put it in a glass jar, throw it in your refrigerator. Make sure your refrigerators are like at 36, under 40, and your food's going to stay fresh. Does the salt enhance flavor more than others? I think so, Mark, 1967. I love the Redmond salt. It is... For me, and I don't salt things on the top. I salt them at the bottom. Yes, will I add a little salt to balance the flavor at the end when I'm tasting something? Yes, but the bulk of my salt starts at the bottom of my cooking. Can I carry around in my pocket? Someone wants to carry around my pocket. Yes. Do you have like a chef carrier? Let's see. It won't open? Hey. All right, Robin, hang tight. It will be up by tonight. I'll figure it out. What are the other sides that you make with your Thanksgiving dinner? Do you have good sweet carrot recipes? We do a carrot souffle. I can teach you that. And I can show you the carrot souffle vegan. Oh, no, I can't do it vegan. I can do it dairy-free. You need the egg for the souffle. I don't like those liquid fake things. They don't work. The length of the 2-piece carving set, that knife is 8 inches. So it's a smaller blade. I can put another one on there. I work with smaller blades, but if you like the longer one, I can show you that. I think the longer carving knife is on the TikTok shop. There's a Henkel long carving knife on there that's actually really good. And then we could do a separate fork. I think there's a separate fork too. Let's see. Oh my God, you guys are awesome. Is that salt good in sweet and savory purposes? I love it. Yum, carrot souffle. Okay. Okay, thank you. Do you do sweet potatoes? There's a whole video on me cooking sweet potatoes that I did. Hi, Victoria, sending you love from Connecticut. Do you know the length of the knife? Okay, got it. And then so close. Would you love to see making curry? Okay, I think I got all those. Okay, let's look at the. Has it been 20 minutes since I did the thing about the turkey? Let's see. Let's check them out. No, he's not ready yet, but boy, does he look beautiful. Sean.
Ooh, Tommy.
Look how pretty he looks.
He is ready for his close-up.
What is that from?
Sunset Boulevard.
Yes.
I'm ready for my close-up, Mr. DeVille.
He's so pretty. He's not done yet. The turkey looks great, right? And I mean, I just poured liquid over him once. It's Sean. Sean, Margarita wants to meet you. Come over here and say hi. He's the ham of the crowd. This is Sean. Sean's been how long have you been working with me?
In all, like
10?
6 years, 7 years.
It feels like more than that.
Well, there was, a 5-year gap in there.
No, but you were here like 3 and then came back.
No, I was here like 5.
5,
Yeah.
that's what I'm saying.
And then I've been back for like
another 5. He's been here like 10 years, just say that. Hey Sean, they're all saying hi.
Hi.
He sings. If you ever hear us when everybody gets in and the music on and you hear someone singing, that's Sean. I've been actually, let me put them back in the oven because he's not ready yet. But he looks beautiful. Look how pretty he is. All right. Sean, now that they're starting to know you, I'm going to be able to post my secret video. I have this secret video of Sean. I catch him like around the corners. I film him throughout the day when he's singing. So I'm creating this compilation of singing Sean. Sean and I both like to sing. And then we went to do karaoke one night and we were terrible. And it was so funny. We were traumatized. So now we're never doing that again. Right? It's so bad. All right, so let's see. All right, are you guys ready? Yes, you can see the store now. All right, I got it. No more chatting. All right, here we go. Let's go take a look. All right. Sing, Sean. All right, he has to put music on for that. Okay. He's so funny. All right, so here's the store. We'll start with produce. You want to see produce? Our case is getting set up this morning, so it's not ready yet. But here's my produce department. Now, every piece of produce that's in this store, if you put your hand on, it's certified organic. Timer for the turkey, chef. I didn't put it on. Can somebody set the timer? Oh my God. Guys, set the timer for me, Sean, for like 25 minutes. I love you guys. All right. Oh, we put it back in at 9:50? Okay, so 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, about 9:20, 10:20 we're gonna take it out. Cool. Isn't this beautiful? Look at this produce. Every single thing here is certified organic. Every produce item. Nothing goes in this case that's not certified organic. And then here is, look at all these beautiful squash. All of our squash come from the Hudson Valley now. Look at them. I mean, I just have a blast with all this squash. I haven't done a squash class yet. Maybe next, oh no, you're not gonna get any more like really heavy duty lives till after Thanksgiving now because it's all about Thanksgiving for me. I know it's so pretty. We don't ship, no. Hudson Valley in the house. Hey, Tessa. All right, so, did you ever meet Sean, Tessa? Sean, were you here with Tessa when she was here? No. Oh, all right. Now here, let me flip you guys around. Here's all our grab and go. We make 6 soups every day, all fresh. I make all my stocks from scratch. We do prepared dinners, cheese, beverage, and then it's like a regular health food store. We do, here, let me show you. So here's our store. And then we have a bulk section. Hi guys, I'm coming in there to show them. Not yet though, but soon. We have a big freezer section, and this is all, clean food. It's so wonderful. This is our meat department. See, it's small. Our produce is much bigger than our meats. Maurice is here. He's here Monday through Friday. I told him that you've been watching. So the person I'm talking to right now is Tessa, and she used to work here with me. So she knows the deal. This is our dairy department, all our teas, coffees, this ancestral coffee, awesome. Kicking Horse, awesome. If you're into coffees, they're the best. And then here's our baking section. So it's like a regular grocery store, but all good, clean, great ingredients. And then this is our dog food. So we even take care of our little dogs. This is your dream store. Let me tell you something off the hook. Where are you off the hook? Are you in this area? Are you close? Grab and go is what I need since I can't chop well. Yeah, do you have a cheese section? Yes, I just passed it. I'll show you again. Slow down, I got you. It's time for a road trip, Robin. Do you serve fresh meats? Yes. Our store's in Connecticut. Oh, you're in upstate New York? I think you need to take a road trip. It's a beautiful store. Uh-oh, I don't know what just happened. New York, I think you need to take a road trip. It's a beautiful store. Uh-oh, I don't know what just happened. Whatever's going on. Okay, and then this is the aisle with all packaged foods. We have cookies and crackers and all that kind of stuff. Oh, you're not that far. You're 2 hours away. Oh, that's awesome. You guys should take a road trip. Listen, you come and lunch is on me. I'm not going to have 20 people in the store. Come after Thanksgiving or this week. So pastas, I mean, and everything here is all clean. It's all been vetted, right? You can put your hand on something and know that you're going to have good food. This, my favorite tuna on the planet. If you start eating this tuna in a month, field trip, if you start eating this tuna in 1 month, you will never go back to the brands that you see in the store. From New York City, Queens, we're about an hour, and it's right up 684. So you're taking 2 highways, that's it. It's super easy. We have a lot of people that come from New York City and Queens that come shopping. This, for me, is a destination store because there's no independent health food stores left, right? There's nobody fighting the good fight. Yeah, see, you guys are not, I mean, it's a road trip for sure. We get a lot of our New York and Queens people on Saturdays and Sundays and upstate. Because you can't find a store like this anymore. And this is all our HBA. We have the essentials, good clean shampoos and all this stuff. And then on the other side are all our supplements. And we have very knowledgeable people about supplements and healing and health. The owner of this store is amazing. He's really, really a great human being and has, the reason I think I've been here for so long in this, I'm too fast. The reason why I've been here for so long, what are your store hours? We are open 9:30 to 7, Monday through Friday. And on the weekends, we're here 9 to 5 and 10 to, look at this. I never saw this. Oh, I love this. Look at that. Put a tea light in here. It's rocks. We have an organic co-op in my area, and that's about as close as I can get. But that has to be pretty good, Renee. They must have good stuff, and they buy in bulk, which is great. Hey, Sebastian, did you find that? Do you know where those turkey drippings are? No, I don't need them anymore. I just don't know where they went. I couldn't find them this morning. I was a little bummed, but I made do. It worked out. Good morning. All right, well, let's go see our turkey. We still have some hardcore stickers on. Here's our cheese department. Somebody was asking. It's small, but we have everything you need. Eastern Standard Time, yes. Plan accordingly for time zones. Yes, if you're flying here for the weekend, make sure. So, I mean, for me, it's the produce. This is, for me, the produce and the food is really what's very important to me. Are those bots that I see, and am I supposed to delete them? Is that what's happening? Thank you. Thank you for all of that love, Classy. Yes to the bots. Should I do I delete them? Okay. Oh my gosh, thank you so much for all that love. Hold on. I'm trying to fix this. I'm kind of nice. Oh, thank you, thank you. That's so sweet. All right, 10 more messages. Okay, the colors of the produce. I know, right? Good morning, good morning. The store opens at 11 today. But if somebody's standing at the door, this is what I love about our store. This is the rule, because I helped build the store. If somebody's standing at our front door and we see them, we open the door. So if somebody like shows up now before we even start our day and they want to shop, we do not like stare at our clock and wait the minute. We open the door and let them in. Isn't that nice? I mean, I love that. The store looks beautiful and well organized. It is. It's a beautiful store, and we have. I mean, you've met some of my crew along the way, and they're just great. All right, I have 20 minutes left. Okay, I just want to also show you really quick. Oh yeah, it's a good song, right? It's how to get to. Oh my God, you guys are amazing. Okay, so here, this is my all-time favorite spot in our store. This is our juice bar and cafe. It's small and cozy, but really pretty. Look how pretty. And then, so this menu is also mine that I created. This is our juice bar. So, thank you, Lexi. Everybody here is so wonderful, right? I mean, so this is our, and the juice bar is 100% certified organic. Nothing in here from coffee to the syrups that we use in our coffee. You sure it has food on it? I'm a chef. What am I supposed to do? I roll in food all day long. So yeah, this is the juice bar. Isn't it pretty? It's like a little oasis inside our grocery store. People come in and work. They have lunch. It's so pretty. And the juices are fabulous. So this is our space. This is where I've been for 20 years, and I freaking love it. The people are wonderful. Everything's great. So I'm just bringing you to the back of the house, and we're gonna be back. So that's our little store tour today. Okay, you guys are so fun. Yes, and the herbal store gone. There was an amazing one, right? It's like everything's gone, but I think it's coming back. I think we are going to see sort of a revival of having the opportunity to be healthy. All right, let's look at here. I want to give you that, and then I'm going to go for the day because I got stuff that I got to get done. All right. Here we go. He's not done yet. It's very, very close. Look how pretty. Yeah, it's beautiful. I'm so glad you found me too. So make sure that we're in Connecticut. Make sure you, log into Book a Face at, and let's, and I will have, you'll see recipes, everything there. You'll be able to get the access to that Thanksgiving guide that I created for you all. All right, hold on. Let me see where we're at for temperature. We'll just let that sit. So he's beautiful, right? Oh, you can smell him for sure, right? I know you guys learned a lot, and you'll be able to. You still have 17 minutes. Yeah, I just wanted to check him real fast. Yeah, he's got just about that, 17 minutes. So I'm gonna put him in. There we go. All right, I'm going to answer a few more questions. Leg, please. The website is theorganicfoodmovement.com. You can find me there. You can find me on the FB pages. Have to take a trip there. How far from Providence? How far are we from Providence, Rhode Island? 2 hours?
Like 3.
It's like 3 hours. What's your Book of Face name? Same. It's all the same. The Organic Food Movement community. I can't tell you that on here. Sonny, just DM me and I'll give you the name of the store. Do you ever use turkey bags? I don't use bags. I try not to put plastic, things in plastic and heat them. I don't know, it makes me worried. it just makes me worried. How far from the Bronx? An hour. And Mama Sosha, we have quite a few people that come up from the Bronx. Usually on Sundays we see all our Bronx fam. What soups do you make? I have over 25 different soups, and we make them all from scratch. Oh, you see the Mirepoix? Where is it? Oh, it's back here. Yep. How are you, Harrison?
How are you? Oh, you have new hats? My family got a new dog, and she chewed up my hat.
I don't have any more.
Oh, okay.
We'll find them, but we'll see.
All right.
That's like you telling your teacher that your dog ate your homework.
No,
It's part of your uniform, dude.
Yeah, I know my dog kind of ate it up.
How come you didn't eat that hat?
I don't know. I had it like hidden in the closet.
Clearly you didn't.
I had this in the closet.
You know what? It probably, that hat was hidden. Well, plus the hat probably smelled like food, so it was probably like, damn,
Yeah.
not gonna let that hat go. Okay, so Thanksgiving is huge. I'll post my Thanksgiving menu so that you can see it. I'll post it in the community so that you guys can see it. Let's see what else. Please come. You will love it. I'm not here on Saturdays or Wednesdays, but I'm here the rest of the time. You'll love the store. It's really beautiful. And just DM me and I'll give you the name of the store. It's a beautiful store, and what I love about here is us as a community, as a people that work here, and the way that we price our food, we price it so that people can buy it. We're not here and saying, we can charge $8 for a pound for apples. We don't do any of that. There's none of that going on. I'm not on every day, but I'm on a lot. I'm trying very hard to get a schedule together, but I think I'm going to have to wait until after Thanksgiving, because now is going to be really crazy. Thank you so much. What sides do you hear? Okay, wait. I'm trying to read everything. Selling turkey meals for Thanksgiving? I do. We do put little single serve meals out because we do have clients that are by themselves, and I want them to have a nice turkey dinner also. So we make a whole turkey dinner. This is how I am, especially with the old timers that come in here. If they're hungry and they need to eat, I'm feeding them. I don't do that. Our menu is by the pound, but if I have a person that comes in and needs to eat Thanksgiving dinner, I am not saying no, unless you're cranky. Thank you for all your tips. Yeah, watch for the Thanksgiving guide. It is coming out. The only thing that you're going to have to do for it is give me an email so I can bug you. But it's going to be happy bugging. Like I'll do email. I'm not going to spam you with nonsense. I'm only when I need to give you good information. Any such thing as healthy desserts? Everything's healthy on Thanksgiving. Everything. Why am I making you cry? Are those happy tears? I hope. What is your all-time favorite meal to cook? I love Middle Eastern food so much. I lived there for a year, and I got to cook for King Fahad's daughter-in-law. Owned a women's center in the diplomatic quarter of Riyadh. And I lived there for a year and learned to cook Middle Eastern food from these 5-star Sharm el-Sheikh Egypt chefs that they take out of there and put in their palace kitchens. Leaking up to it's wild in that kitchen. Yes, it is, Tessa. And now, Tessa, I'm here from next Sunday straight through, and then now we start on Friday before Thanksgiving because it's so big. Let's see. Christina, let me know. Thank you for all that love. I'm so glad I saw you today. I'll be following you from now on. Thank you, Donna. You're really going to like it. And join the FB page, the blue box with the white letters. Get in there. Because after 300 people, I think I might charge, although I feel bad doing that, but I feel like in order to do this and make the recipes and all that the books and the time, it takes a little bit of money. So I want to figure that out. We'll figure it out. Because I want to give you all those little ebooks. That Thanksgiving book, though, I'm really excited about it. I think you guys are gonna love it. Love it, love it, love it. So, all right. So it has been a long Thanksgiving morning. I mean, I can keep you on here for 15 more minutes if you want to see the turkey. Do you guys want to wait? I kind of have to get ready. Harrison wants to see the turkey. Can you smell the stuffing?
Yeah.
All right, let me show you because I always do this. Let me go get a plate and we'll show you what we made.
I'll be the local viewer.
The taster? The taste tester
I'll
today?
be the taste tester, but I'll also be the voice of the viewer.
Oh, the voice? Okay. Oh, in the voice in the air?
Yeah.
Okay, these tools, very important. You need turkey forks. You can find them in my little shop. Now, I posted them for you. All right, so here's the first stuffing. So we made this. This is our classic stuffing. Thank you, Juan Carlos. I appreciate that. And then here is our. This is our sausage stuffing. I try and post when I'm going to be on, but I'm usually on early in the mornings. Are you guys going to take a road trip? I would love that. You guys should come here. Let me know the day you're coming. DM me and I'll make lunch and we'll sit and yap about food. I would love that. Let's see. I don't have the store name here because they say not to do that. So DM me and I'll put the name of the store in there and I'll also put it in the FB community so you guys have it. Yes, there's healthy desserts for Thanksgiving for sure, but I don't make pies. We get them from a small baker here in our town called Whistle Stop Bakery, and they make all our pies. What I do is vegan desserts. Like I'll make a pumpkin mousse, which I have a ton. Like there's a few videos early from when I first started in September, and then I make a coconut rice pudding that I can show you guys. So I do those kinds of things. I'm following you on other platforms. Can't wait to get your cooking. Thanks. Thank you. You're welcome. That Thanksgiving book out, I'm going to put the link out tonight so you'll have it. And it will be, like, I'll put it everywhere so you guys have access to it. Share your knowledge. Thank you, thank you. The weekly of Thanksgiving, oh, so much. Let's see. What is your all-time favorite? Oh, we did all those. Okay, here's more. 9 minutes for the turkey. All right. South Jersey here. I'm going to make it there one day. Oh, I think we should have a group. You guys should do a group road trip. How many cooks do you have working at a time? Well, I have one person that makes all of my salads for me in the deli. I have a baker and a grab-and-go person. And then on my line, I have Sebastian, Michael, Maurice is my sous chef, and myself. That's it. I think there's 10 of us, and we produce a lot of food, Juan Carlos, a ton of food. But we have a nice sized kitchen. Let me show you. You'll appreciate the kitchen. It's pretty big. That's Harrison. So that's the size of my kitchen. It's pretty big. Farmer forks, love it. Yes. How many cooks? Okay, and then let's see what else. It looks so good. I know. Can I be a tester? Yes. We're planning a road trip. Yay! I love that. Every time. I can't believe that you guys got us that far. Okay, how do you make the stuffing bread pieces? How do you get them hard? So I let them sit in the air. So we had a little conversation about that this morning. I have, and I had to disclose it because I don't want to lie to you guys. I had, for years, I've had bags of organic stuffing, like, the crumb for the stuffing. And this year they are not in the market. There's one kind, but it would have been like $35 a pound for me to make it for you guys. So I was like, yeah, I'm not doing that. So we made our own. So we have a bread company here in the Hudson Valley, Tessa Bread Alone, and we cut the bread, and we're air drying it, and now what I'm gonna do is bag it. What's up? Word. Sean, we have to bag that today, right?
Yes.
And then we're gonna bag it and hold it for till it's time. So we air dried it. It's very I'll go get some. Let me show you. So we cut it nice and small. It's great, fresh organic bread. I know, right? So see. All right, I'm gonna check the turkey. I want to first show you the gravy. So I made 2 gravies today. One with a slurry and one with a roux. And they equally came out wonderful. But somebody was asking today how to do that. Thank you so much for answering my questions. I appreciate it. Yeah, anytime. I hope I got to everybody's. Do I season the bread? I didn't season the bread. I seasoned it in the pan when we cooked it. So, can you guys see what I got? Oh, there you go. I seasoned it in the pan when I cooked it so that so it was sort of like a blank slate. And then here, this is my gravy that was a slurry. It's a little thicker than the bread. And then this is the roux gravy. So we did both. Somebody was asking. Actually, they're both pretty good. They both did pretty good. And I don't put any darkening agent in it because remember, we're like clean and healthy. All right, now so let's go check the turkey. He is not ready yet. You have to wait a few more minutes. Sorry. All right, you stated shortly before 20 after for the turkey. Yeah, I think it might go to 10:30. Do you still get those dinner roll assortments? I do, with the walnut cranberry. I don't use the nut one anymore. We have a sunflower one that's so good, Tessa. What about using cornstarch? I don't use cornstarch. I use flour. I like the texture better. And the cornstarch, I mean, to me, you want to get cornstarch certified organic. Otherwise, you're using genetically modified corn, and you don't want that. Did you use turkey sausage in stuffing? Hell no. We use Berkshire pork sausage. You know, Juan Carlos, I used to do a wild boar sausage. It's hard for me to get now, but if you can get that, try the wild boar. It's so good. I need your gravy recipe. You're going to get it. It's in the book. You're going to get it. In the Thanksgiving turkey book. It's just Thanksgiving survival guide. It's so good. I can't wait for you guys to get it and use it. What kind of flour do you use for the gravy? So I made this gravy gluten-free because everybody can eat it and you'd never know the difference. So I used Bob's all-purpose red mill flour. Bob's Red Mill all-purpose flour. Where can we get that book? I'm going to post it everywhere by tonight. It'll be available. Wild boar is amazing. I live in Tennessee, so we can get that regularly. That's awesome. I'm going to wait 5 more minutes, and then I got to go because my whole crew is here looking at me like I'm crazy talking to my phone. Yep. You guys want to try my stuffing? Do you want to try the sausage or the regular? Turkey or traditional?
I have no preference.
Do you want some gravy on there?
I'm just biting my lip right now.
Harrison's biting his lip. Wait for the turkey. He's so funny.
Yeah.
He's like Mikey. Remember Mikey in those cereal commercials? Mikey. Yeah, I know. It's not ready. I just peeked. All right, you want some gravy? Oh.
Delicious.
This is Sunday morning at the shop.
Oh, man.
I'm surrounded by male energy right now.
Oh, yeah.
It's kind of weird. What veggies do you use in the stuffing? I use celery, carrots, and onion. That's it. But remember, this is a base. You want to put pecans, toasted walnuts. Is it so good? He said it's so good. I feed the staff all the time.
I'm a picky eater, too.
Are you a picky eater? Yeah. Not here, though. You always eat everything I put in front of you.
Well, because everything's so good. Oh, man.
He's so cute. Yeah, it's just fun here. We try and have fun. I am happy. Am I happy most of the time?
Yes.
Except when I couldn't find my turkey drippings this morning. Yeah, I'm happy most of the time. But sometimes they say I'm cranky. They just all walk away and ignore me. Right? When I'm cranky.
I don't know what you're talking about.
See? They know they do it just perfectly. you can do anything. This is gonna be the base. I gave you a base. Now have at it. Cranberries, apples, sausage. I don't know. What else would you put in stuffing? Walnuts, pecans. What else? Oh, butternut squash. Whatever you want. That's how it works, right? It's that easy. You can do anything to stuffing. Why don't you like gelatin in your gravy? I don't know. That sounds weird to me. Gelatin to me is like an aspic or, like that. Pine nuts. Yeah. See, anything. I don't like that. I guess I like the flour because it gives it that creamy, comforting thing. See, Sunday mornings with Chef Liz. Liz, when will you have the book available? Want to have to prep for Thanksgiving? It's going to be out tonight. I will have it out tonight. You have my word. When I finish here today, I'm going home and I'm going to put it out. Oh yeah, oysters. That was a big thing a million years ago. Yes, that is super old school. Oysters. I wish you were here in Northern Illinois. I know. But I am. I'm teleporting myself. You guys are great. I've had so much fun today. I want that turkey to be done. Anybody, you want this for gravy? Oh. We have somebody else. The boys are eating gravy and the turkey will be out in a few minutes too. You can have that with it. How's that?
Can't wait.
Thank you.
In the Midwest, roux or slurry is the way to go to making a gravy. No gelatin. Yeah, it's like gelatin's for like aspics and stuff. I know. I wish that we haven't figured that out. We can do Zoom, we can do lives, we can do this, but we can't transport like flavors or food yet or smells. I want the smell, the turkey smell. I wish there was a button you guys could push. And you have like you could push a button and you could smell what I'm making. It paralyzes it. All right. Listen, whatever works for you works for me. You got to eat it. Whatever works. I'm all in. What's the other gravy? So there are two gravies. One was made with a slurry and one was made with a roux. A slurry is you add a cold flour mixed with stock to boiling water, and the roux starts with equal parts of flour and fat, and you start that at the bottom. Well, let's not say gross. That's mean, but that's what they like. I'm not a cook, so want to learn from you. Oh, well, just show up. You're going to be fine. And watch the videos. There's tons of videos now that are gathering. And then join the Book of Face, the organic food movement community. I'm going to be doing like private live things in there, Zoom calls. We are talking all about food and healing. Did your mom inspire you to become a chef? No, my mom did not inspire me to become a chef. Arlene was not the inspiration for me. She inspired me to play cards, drink whiskey. I'm deep on your platforms. Oh, good. You'll find a lot of good information. I grew up with everybody in my family cooked, and everybody in my family grew gardens. 8 minutes on the turkey. Thanks, Kath. And so I was around fresh food, and I was around a ton of all my family cooked. So everybody on both sides of the family. And I come from Italian and Eastern European background, so that was what I learned. So they all cooked. And I was in the garment industry for 10 years. Bad. Didn't like it. But I always had my foot in the door for food. And then one day I just said, forget it. I'm going to be a vegan chef. And here I am, roasting turkey and making pulled pork. But here's the issue for me. It's food and healing, clean, organic, whole foods. That's where we're going. All right, let's see what we got here. No, not ready yet. Want to wait 7 more minutes and then we're going to take it out. Yeah, it's kind of fun. That's good. It is. We live as much off our land as possible. Oh, I love that. I'm going to follow you today too. I love having a garden. I'm not really good at gardens myself, but I can cook out of a garden. I didn't like to cook when I was younger, but now I love it. Yeah, that's what happens. I love cooking. That is the first year. Oh, it's the first year? I just had hand surgery on Tuesday. Oh, that stinks. I wish you were here. You could just get food for me. We cook what, about 1,000 dinners for Thanksgiving? Is it that much? I think so, right? This room is covered with packed food everywhere. Every single table, we take everything gets put away. There is nothing on the tables but packed food. You're gonna lose your mind. Oh, it's so fun. I let the turkey rest after it roasts before we slice it. Recipe for lamb chops. That's super easy. Put your flavors on a lamb chop and throw it in the oven at 400 degrees for 14 minutes, and you're done. Use flour, cornstarch. Cornstarch has to be certified organic. Can you fluff those up, please? They look smashed. I don't like the way they look. The potato and the quinoa, give them a fluff. You can learn how to cook other recipes. That's cool, JC. Let's make leg of lamb. All right. They're coming in for the holidays, which I don't understand because that's sort of like a spring food, but they were available, so I took them. Gave you I love crocheting. I love that too. I'm not good at crocheting. I don't have the patience to sit and do that. I don't. What? Do you want some stuffing with sausage?
Right this
with
second,
gravy?
no, but I definitely will take you up on it at some point, yeah.
No, you get 1 second.
Oh, man.
And that's over.
No, it's alright, I'm good now.
Are lamb chops supposed to be red, pink in the center? Yes. All meats to me should be. Do you use self-rising flour for gravy or any gravy? I don't even think about that. I don't know that. Self-rising, not rising. I just take flour. And I usually use gluten-free flour. Bob's Red Mill, all-purpose, gluten-free. Or you can use those like, King Arthur has a really good like 1-to-1. It's in that blue bag. Oh yes, cook liver sometime. No, never. I'm never cooking liver. I'm sorry, Kath.
It's just theirs.
No, can't do it. Uh-oh, is that a bot? Do you guys see that? Is that person a bot? I think so. Off the hook. Thank you. I need to post some of my works. Yeah, do that. All right. Let me see. I'm getting a lot of bot stuff, right? So I can report that as spam, right? All right. Let's look at the turkey, and then we're gonna call it a day. How to make garlic mashed. Ooh. All right. We're gonna have to add that to our list of stuff to do. Yeah, it's busy now. Okay, so I'm just getting rid of them. Do I block them or just put spam? Do I report them as spam? Thank you, Lucas. All right, here we go. I'm gonna look at the turkey. He's really not ready yet. He's almost ready. But he's beautiful. Oh. Yeah, that's what I'm doing. Can we make curry squash? We can totally make that. Okay, block bots, got you. I know, he looks so amazing. See now, you can see the timer on here is has been blocked, but he's still not ready. So I'm gonna test it. What time? It's 10:30 here. He's so pretty. He's getting better and better looking, right? And look, I didn't do a lot to him. You saw that, right? And we want to get to 165. Oh, we're close. Oh, it looks like we're there.
Oh man, that looks like one of those turkey.
He's actually at 160, and he has to go up. When you're cooking, it's 5 degrees every 10 minutes, so he really has 10 more minutes to go. So I'm going to put him back in for 10 minutes. He's beautiful. Actually, forget it. So we rotated this bird. We rotated him. So we had him upside down for 45 minutes, and then we put him on one wing. Then we flipped him over. Oh, thank you. Then we put him on another wing. All right, I have 10 minutes now. And then we flipped him over, and now he's on his top. You know, his breast is up, so now you'll have golden all the way around the bird when you do that. It's a fun thing to do. I don't do it very often anymore, but I thought it would be fun to see because years ago I got a recipe from Cooks Illustrated, which is really for home cooks. If you really love cooking and you like to follow recipes, Cooks Illustrated is beautiful. Yes, that turkey's beautiful, right? And look, wasn't basting all the time. I think the basting, I don't know why we baste that much. I guess to put moisture, but you don't really need to do that with a natural or organic bird. I do not brine our turkey because he's organic. He's got flavor. He's got it's a fresh bird. So yeah, maybe not 10 degrees, maybe another 5. I mean, I could take that bird out now, but I got to make sure, because we break that bird down and sell it in our case, and I have to make sure that it's cooked through. So I'll bring him to 165 in the oven. Yeah, I will. If you reach out to me, I will add dripping liquid in the gravy. Yep, I will be putting liquid in the gravy for sure. I'm going to add these two gravies together now. You saw that one was a slurry and one was a roux, but the flavors are the same. So they're going to get added together. And then the drippings will go into this to even make it more yummy. Oh, we got some more bots. The turkey BLT with your pesto may was my favorite lunch break salmon. Oh yeah, it's so good. We still sell that. Thank you. I'll stick around for that. I use wild turkey, so I don't either. I used to use when I bought, how do you like the wild turkeys? Oh, smoked, it's probably pretty good. I find them to be very gamey, or at least the heritage breeds seem to be really gamey and scrawny. You know, you don't get a lot of meat on those. Depending on how to debone a turkey and make a turkey roll. I don't, and I'm probably not the one to do that. I would use our breasts, our turkey breasts that come in boneless and boneless already, and then I butterfly them and stuff them. I could do that. Oh, and you know what's good about that turkey survival guide that's coming out tonight? It has what do you do with leftovers. So there's a bunch of recipes for leftovers too. Woo, I think you guys are going to get me that far. I can't believe, I'm just so grateful. Thank you so much. We did good today. All right. Gotta go, but I will come soon. Nice to see you. Can you do a live on ways to prepare dishes with leftovers? Yes. I could do that. You can make a turkey soup. We probably need turkey barley soup for tomorrow, right? We always need turkey barley soup.
We did just do it, and then he picked it up yesterday.
Oh, he took it all? Did he take all of it?
He took 8.
Yeah. Thank you. Bye, everybody. Oh my God, we have 1,000 people watching. I don't want to do it. Yeah, barley for sure. I do turkey barley, turkey gumbo. Enjoy your Sunday. Do you put oil or butter on your turkey? When I did the stuffing, I'm going to take him out now. He's done. When I do the stuffing for the bird, ouch. Okay. So here he is. Yeah, barley's delicious. If you're not allergic to gluten, it's wonderful. Okay, so here's our bird. And now, now when you take him out, what you're gonna do is you're gonna cover him for like 10 minutes and get the rest of your meal ready to go. Once you do that, then you'll go back and you'll carve him. Because you don't want to carve him now, all the juices will come out of the bird. You want to wait a good 10 minutes, even 20 if you want, and yep, I can do that. We are in Connecticut, and if you DM me, I'm happy to share where we are. Okay, so this is let me see. Can I take him off? So I cooked him on a V-rack, and I have him. Let me see. So now he kind of sits on there, and we can strain all of that yummy dripping into our pot of gravy.
So I'm like really invested.
You totally love this, huh?
Yeah.
I've been on today all morning teaching how to roast a turkey, and we made stuffing and gravy. Crazy, right?
Yeah.
All right, so here we go. Let
I
me show
should be
you.
opening, but I'm like,
What?
I'm like opening, but I'm also like stopping.
Oh.
I'm like,
Harrison's having a good time. I use Eastern Wild Turkey, definitely game, but I don't mind the gamey. Oh, all right, that's kind of cool. All right, here we go. So I'm just gonna take all these drippings in the pan and add them to our gravy. Ouch, just burned my thumb. Ouch. Okay, there we go. Now you can save some of those drippings, like I was saying before. You could save some of those drippings and add them to your. Thank you so much, Kath. You can add your drippings to your stuffing. Thank you, thank you, thank you, and all of that. Like, I just put them in the gravy because it's so delicious. I have to taste this gravy now. I have a feeling it needs a little bit of salt, but let's see. Mmm. That gravy is good. Can you inject the liquid into the bird? I don't do that. There's no reason for me to do that because the bird is clean, it's organic, and it's just good. I wouldn't, there's no reason to do that. You can cut this and pour this liquid yummy gold gravy on here and you're good. Thank you so much. I burnt my thumb on my pan. So again, you can find this pan on my shop if you liked it. I think there's no better way to roast a bird than with a V rack. Look at him. Yeah, with that fabulous gravy, you don't really need it. Remember, you're doing all of that because the quality of the turkey you're using, right? You want to if you get a good quality bird, you're going to, no, I never cover my bird when I'm roasting. You guys are awesome. Thank you so much. Can I have the aluminum foil? So I'm never gonna cover my bird with aluminum foil. I'm never gonna touch the bird with the aluminum. That's why I put a piece of parchment over it. And this was the other thing about the aluminum is the shiny part goes on the bird. You keep the dull side up. Don't let it go. And that's it. He sits for like 10 minutes. 10, 20 minutes, you can get the rest of your food ready to go. And when you cut him, I'll do a video later. I'll just do the video of me hacking up the bird, although it's not gonna be pretty. I'm not a turkey carver, but I can kind of give you some hints. Here you go. And that's it. We made turkey, gravy, and 2 stuffings today. Woo woo! Moving along. Enjoy your food and staff for the day. I am. Thank you. We did. We started with the bird upside down. You can watch this whole live today and you'll see. We started with them upside down, then we did the wing, then we did a wing, and then we put them up, breast side up. And that's how we got that beautiful bird. Look for my Thanksgiving survival guide. It has everything in it, 60 pages of all of this. Why the shiny side down? We don't want this is, for me, the dull side is where the aluminum is. So we don't want that being absorbed into the food. I really had a great time. You guys have been awesome. Thank you for all that love you sent me. It's really fun. I love hanging with you. Have a really good day. And I'll see you guys. I'll be on the Facebook page all day today. Take care, guys.